Hey everybody, before we get started, just remind you these episodes are brought to you by our patrons like Adam DeHarp, Ahanga Comics, Architect 10, Lexa G, Carlos, Qua, Ferris, Jeremy Vasquez, Jonathan Sandoval, Kylie Denton, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessler, Regent Raptor, Rogue Robin, Shawnee P, some guy named Bob Sodason over 247 and Zach Reed. If you like what we do and want to see more, consider supporting us on Patreon. You can get access to episodes early on the crazy house staff. Thank you for support, everybody.
Alright. Yeah, I'm doing this right after the thing, just because I want to get it out of the way. I'm sleepy, though, but I have hot chocolate, so I'll try not to drag you down, and I have this take forever. So, this is Ancient Sanctuary. Total of 112 cards. The set after Invasion of Chaos. Yeah, I got my butt kicked first round in a Sed format with double Sed. It's okay, that's how it goes. I got beat by a Sed deck, at least. But there's a few themes in here. Normal monsters is one of them. Some of these suck, but some of these don't. Go Giga would make a very interesting boss monster for our water deck. End of Anubis isn't really that good. But there's the agent stuff. Soul Absorbing Bone Tower is relevant for future zombie shit. You know, there's a few of those. There's some fun stuff like Stone Statue. Avatar of the Pot, like, is funny. Jujutsu Master is an interesting technique if we want to go all in on that, but I don't think we do. Oh, Blowback is the thing. Here's one of the big ones, though. Zaborg, the Thunder Monarch, an SR who is a light type. We are definitely looking to pick up one of those. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing them. Like, that's the face guy. It's interesting, though. I don't think that's actually that useful. Mystic Walk, though, is good. Enemy Controller is a very big card. Monster Gate is a thing that does stuff. Amplifier would be funny for us, because we can still play Jinzo. Scrolling, looking for stuff. Wall of Revealing Light. This is a card that's limited, so it's a common. So we'll pick up at least one copy. It'll be good to throw in the toolkit. There's all these low-level normal monsters, so you can do shit like Triangle Power and Law of the Normal. Protector is a very spicy card that's a common we want to look out for. Sand Gambler is just funny. Is that a JoJo reference? The elephant statues are also funny for our current format, because Sed still exists. Night Assailant is another really, really good card. If I have flip monsters, it'll be good to pick up at least one. King of the Swamp is a very important rare. I think that's most of it. Oh, Special Hurricane's actually not that bad. It's important to get out of the way now. Level limit area B exists. That's really annoying. Triangle attack, Delta attacker. The sarcophaguses, which are shitty. Curse of Anubis is kind of a dog shit ultra rare. Now, there's some good stuff in here, but there's also some not good stuff. I hope we don't get double secrets. But we found it all, and that only took me 3 minutes. Yay! Let's start opening packs. We're sealed. We're doing draft. We're doing Ancient Sanctuary, not the other one, though that would be very hilarious. Let's start opening cards. Yay, my rare is Triangle Power. Oh, but we did get Protector right away. Same with level limit area B and Unhappy Girl. We can do stuff there. Let's open pack number 2. Nothing really interesting. I mean, this guy's got 1800. What does he do? Hold on. Legacy Hunter. Defense position. Destroys it. Shuffles one card from their hand to their deck. Oh, he doesn't have 1800. He has 1k. Okay, dog shit. Useless. Got a Wall of Revealing Light, though. That's cool. Wow. Okay, we're going crazy on the super rares, but not... Oops, I accidentally opened that in a new window. New tab. We're going crazy on the super rares, but none of the ones I want. I mean, that's a... Oh, but it's a tribute. No, okay, that's bad. That's very bad. Okay. Alright. I thought it was cool. Oh, I got a Night Assailant in there. I want to throw that out there. Avatar of the Pot. Hilarious. Yeah, nice little Fire Dragon. Elephant Statue of Blessing. Okay. We're getting some okay commons. Agent Creative Vision Venus. That's a good card for the future. Sand Gambler is funny. Soul Resurrection. Mystic Walk. That's another good common. And a Triangle Power. Got a Vampire Lady. Law of the Normal. Another wall. Another level limit. So, level limit could be our strategy for our water deck if we want to be an asshole, but I don't think I do yet. Another protector. That'll come in the future when Trickstars come out. I will be that asshole then. Hey, our first King of the Swamp. That's a really good card for the future. For poly stuff. When we get into fusion archetypes, because he can discard 2 search poly. I got an ultra rare Ghost Knight of Jackal. Ugh. What do, buddy? You can special summon opponent's monster trade for battle this card. Face of Descent Expedition. Okay, that's very useless. Or are you a vampire? Some kind of fake vampire card over here? Their Lady, Shine Ball, Grave Protector. Another Mystic Walk. Avatar of the Pod again. Delta Attacker, Goblin Fear. Avatar of the Pot. Nope, super rare Agent of Force Marth. That's great. Keep giving me super rares that I don't want. I only want 1 super rare. Another Venus. Mercury is my rare. Emissary of the Oasis. A light spellcaster? Okay, hold on. Let me at least look that up. No, okay. That's it. It's a dog shit normal support. Draining Shield. That's a rare. It's a Battle Trap. And you can get that attack and gain LP. That is a good card. Oh boy, it's Sealmaster. Oh, it's Statue of Disaster. Another Wall of Revealing Light. Oh, Death's Counterblow is a super rare. God, all the super rares except just the exact one I want. Well, okay. There's my magical get anything out of Axe card. I got Dark Magic Attack. Well, I got Child's Trap Ceiling. That's funny. Ooh, there we go. Enemy Controller. Getting my luck towards the end there. Enemy Controller, very good card. Very important to go in the old toolbox. Kickman. Got a lot of Protector. Nightmare Ninja Zero Transformation. Okay, 2 packs left. We got some Ultras. We got some stuff. Ooh, there's my boy Go Giga. I think that was the first one I saw. Got another Night Assailant. I can't run more than 1, but we got some. Okay. And then we end, of course, our last pack is the secret rare from Mazera DeVille. Does he do anything worth it? No. Dog shit. Absolutely worthless. Of course. All right, well, that's the set. That's what we got. We got the common staples we wanted. We got a couple of the fun high-rarity cards. Let's go ahead and add it to my collection. And that's the matter. So I will see you guys in the deck build. I don't think it'll change a lot, but we do have some banned cards we need to get rid of. Okay, recording. It's the deck build. We're going to try and do this fast. The deck is pretty much the same, though I did actually narrow it down even more. But we're going to be going with our Chaos deck again. Sed's still not banned. This may be, once again, our last opportunity to play him and to win big. And win big we can. And to be fair, our Legendary Ocean-style deck and our Dragon deck will not get any worse as time goes on. Especially if we're going to unban some stuff. I'll try and run through this pretty fast, though, because our strategy hasn't fundamentally changed. Just kind of our ratios and some other stuff. And I don't want to bog you down forever, because I know that the draw period is already pretty long. Okay, so, 2 Archfiend Soldier, 2 Mad Dog. More beaters better. I want more normal summons. There were points when I was locked out of normal summoning. I want some guys who can normal summon and do stuff. Still running Double Sed. I want to see him. Still running Jinzo. Another great card, especially because we traded for an amplifier, which means that Jinzo becomes one-sided. It's pretty BS. And obviously, yes, when it leaves the field, Jinzo gets nuked, but the odds that they will be able to do like a D-spell versus just a Fissure or Smashing Ground, very low. We are now including Great Maju Garzet. He has the 1 tribute version. He gets double the attack. There's some of my weak-ass flippy boys down here who don't deserve it, but if I can tribute off a Vespairr Imp set, my Regenerating Mummy memes, etc., like, if I can 1 tribute off one of my 19 hundos, like, that's a big stick boy, which is very important in this format, to have a big stick. We're still doing the Triple Thunder Dragon package. I can still poly it. wherever my polymerization went. There it is. Using the OG art. Polymerization went. And, again, twin-headed, pretty good. They're all light targets. It thins the deck, and it does the stuff. And if I do the stuff already, Poly is good for Cursed Seal. Yeah, I'm only running 2 Cursed Seal. I think at 3 I saw it a little too much. Well, let's continue with the monster really quick. 2 Regenerating Mummy. This is a Dark 1800 beater who has the effect that if he's sent from my hand to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, turn to the hand. So if I play against Dallas or somebody again who's got a Sed, and we get a Sed nuke, and he's in my hand, he goes right back to my hand. So I have a normal summon with 1800 attack on the Crackback. And I believe Confiscation still exists, and so do a couple of other effects. It's just a decent ability to prevent my opponent from completely handing me out. Still running a Sura Priest, it's a light, and it's a really good way to deal with scapegoats and shit. 2 Vespairr Imp, it's a dark monster that has a decent defense point and has recovery effects. It's a really great way if I accidentally yeet my Chaos Emperor Dragon, I can get him back. 1 Night Assailant. This Vindictive is banned, so we must now Night Assailant. You can only play 1 of him because of his loop effects, but hypothetically, I've got some flip monsters. We could do the thing. Still on 1 Magical Scientist for that effect, since the source of the extra deck here. I'm still running these 3 guys just because I don't want to make my extra deck 11 cards. That would hurt my soul. 2 Magical Merchants. Not 3, 2. They're still good light targets. But I've never really had a problem in my test hands not having enough late boys. Especially since I don't need to worry about them getting banished. Still running 1 Heavy Storm. It is essential, especially now that level limit area B is in here. Poly I mentioned before. Greed is still allowed, so we're doing it. Same with Reasoning. Reasoning's very feisty, but the fact that Reasoning can cheat us to a Jinzo or something and mills through the deck, decent. Upstart, also good. Again, I'm playing card destruction. That actually matters for us. 1 Book of Moon. Again, I could run more books, or I could run Tsukiyomi, but I like running 1 single book as an option of utility, and I don't want to keep adding extra shit when I've got so many options. 2 My Body. I went down from 3 to 2. I feel like there were a lot of times when it's just getting too many My Bodies isn't helping. 1 Scapegoat. Enemy Controller. Right? Enemy Controller. Very solid card. I can use it as a semi-Book of Moon to, like, negate an attack, or I can just straight up take control of a monster for the end phase. Amplifier for Jinzo, triple Raigeki Break. Raigeki Break is so utilitarian, and I don't give a shit about discarding that it's needed at 3. Bottomless, triple sack. Still running Ring, somehow that hasn't been banned. Compulse, my 1 copy of Compulse. And we swapped out 1 of our 3 Cursed Seal Forbidden Spell for a Wall of Revealing Light. If we are up on life points, it's a little rare to find it, but if we are up on life points, we can cockblock our enemies out of a lot of attacks, at least until they can find, like, our Raigeki Break or something. So, it can be pretty decent to play 2K and be like, hey, all those 1900 beaters you summoned or whatever, you know, we can do it. Or we can just play 3K if I've got, if I'm writing on fat stacks, we can just drop 3K and be like, nah, you can't attack me, bruh. And that is our deck set up. So, let's go ahead and jump over to the bracket. Nothing to be said. Let's go for the win with Sed. I made that rhyme, but in a weird way. And now, dear viewers, I present to you the bracket, as handled by the power of randomness today. Alright, so our round 1 bye is Loth. He has to wait a turn because you can't activate Call of the Loth until after you've set it for a turn to special summon him back from the graveyard. That's an incredibly meta joke. I also considered Loth Reborn and Premature Loth, but I went with Call of the Loth. Or possibly Loth of the Haunted. Let me know in the comments what you think is better. So, Loth gets the bye. He bans a lot of cards, and also I thought it was funny. So in our round 1, we have David versus Marth. This has happened a few times, but I think it works out best because of kind of just how our brackets shook out. They did meet each other in the second round last time, so they get to settle their dispute and move on to face Loth, the Revenge. And see how that shakes out. Marth is coming high off his first ever championship win with a very solid deck build, which probably hasn't changed too much, but we'll see. Ancient Sanctuary does have some tech in it, and we'll have to see what kind of stuff David goes for. He's bounced all over the place in tactics. I still don't have a really good grasp on what his deck building style is like, other than that I remember that he's the only guy with Change of Heart, and it still hasn't been unbanned since after that first week he hasn't made it very far in the tournament. I'm sure we'll remember that it exists sometime, and it'll have to go. In our second round of the first, or second match of the first round, second round of the first match, who the fuck cares?
It's me versus Axe. This is going to be very interesting, because this will probably be a Chaos Mirror, or maybe it'll be Axe running all Light Fairies or something. And we'll just have to see what happens there. I am, of course, planning on going for my second win. I've got the big boy on my side, and Axe is morally opposed to said, so let's nuke his board and Yada lock him. Is it a joke? I'll never tell. Pro tip, the audience watching at home knows if it's a joke or not, because they know whether or not I have Yada in my deck. And then another big boy grudge match, it's Dallas and Vespairr, who are, I believe, literally tied in the standings. Let me double check to be sure. They're not like a percent point apart. But I believe that they are both exactly at a 50% win rate. Because Vespairr has played 2 more games than Dallas. So we'll see. Dallas is at about, I believe, almost 50-50 for getting blasted out of the first round immediately. Or going on for at least several wins. So we'll get to see. Vespairr has some spicy tech. They didn't really get a chance to show off a lot last week. They got a bye, and then they got smooshed after a little bit of action there. So it will be interesting to see how that turns out overall. And this is going to be a really interesting format, because after this match, reminder, because it'll be like an hour before this comes back up, guys, I promise. We will be unbanning some cards after this. We're gonna remove some things, but some stuff are gonna stay on. So this will be a chance for some of that. We've played a few games since the card got banned. It'll be a chance for some things to come off. What will come off? What won't? Tune in till the very end to find out. That is, as always, a mystery. All right, take it away, future me, for the matches. Right meow. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Week 10. Ancient Sanctuary, first match. Tactic David Marth. Both duelists ready?
I am ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, let's go to Arpus.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
All right. For the people at home, Marth is blue on the top.
Ah.
What are you? What is it? Sunlight Fissure. Sunlight.
Nope. Starting with a Pot of Greed. It allows him to draw 2 cards.
Allows him to draw 2
Shit.
different cards from his deck.
Oh, he has. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, he had a 40. Wait. He had a 42 card deck like me.
Some people are playing
That's
very
streamlining,
unusual numbers
Is
of
someone making
cards.
noises?
Oh, sorry, that was me.
Okay. Oh,
It's regular Fear from the Dark.
he's a zombie. Okay, that makes sense.
Mawanga. Also, you may notice both of these cards have similar effects that are very good against a certain card that exists in our format.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
almost
good.
like zombies are good at that. For some reason that's their gimmick. Because I guess what was the whatever.
What?
I mean, Vampire Lord also has... He returns from the graveyard if destroyed on the field, but...
Yeah, like a bunch of zombie cards. They early on they thought, well, zombies can't die, so if they're killed, they come back. Which
Yeah, this
makes
is, I
sense.
think,
Just a
this
lot
is
of
the
them
only
don't.
non-generic, like, super rarity, because we were talking about this with Axe a little bit earlier. The zombies are, like, the only sort of, like, inherent graveyard recovery, and even then, it's just a vague theme they have.
Zombies
think
live.
what I originally meant by recursion is I think I was more using, in my mind, it was just more of a term of I could use a card to get 2 more cards from my deck.
Nah, that's
Okay,
searching, though.
To quote Princess Bride, that word, you're using it. It does not mean what you think.
Yeah,
it means.
and sometimes
Yeah.
we quibble about, like, the exact difference between, like, bounce or spin. Oop, well, that's a chain.
Recurse is bring back.
Okay.
Yeah, recur is I use this card, it comes back somehow. What you're talking about is searching or floating. Usually we call those recruiters if they're monsters.
Whatever the hell you want to call it.
Tutoring.
Tutoring
Fair
is a
enough,
common...
yeah.
I believe that's the magic term, because that's the card it was based on.
Tutor, which was like the original card that was just add any card from your deck to your hand.
Well,
Good.
yeah. Well, there's demonic, there's mystic. Those were released at the same time, I think.
I just had...
By the way, I do believe that currently David has the largest life point total we've ever seen in this tournament so far at
This man playing
11,000.
Aromas over here?
Hey,
Yeah,
wait,
he burned through 3 Momongas and got Upstart Goblin.
I could have sworn I had a higher life total.
You
than
know,
some-
Loth has had a higher.
Did you?
life
When? What was your
Yeah,
strat? Oh, Saku.
12,000.
Against Dallas that one time.
It's either against Dallas or the one time I tortured Omega with.
No, it was
Soul.
No,
against me.
that was you and me was a razor edge of just me punching through all your cards over
You
and
had
over again.
13. You had 13,000 Loth.
Okay,
against
13,000.
me.
So this is a second place, a strong second place.
So, when I tried testing fairies, I just couldn't have any way to tutor out because it kept having a thing where it kept bricking because or
Well, Axe, just live a little and play something stupid for once.
I tried,
No,
but the
you
thing
did.
died
You
here.
didn't try.
Well,
because
I mean,
you're not doing it.
We don't know what he's done yet. This is the thing I talked about in the promo. I'm like, we're either gonna end up in a weird chaos mirror, or Axe is gonna do something completely different.
Axe
'Cause
is gonna
Axe does
throw
like
down his
to-
cards and then throw down his hands.
Oh shit! Well, holy shit!
What
Yada's
color
gonna
cards?
get an open board against
my
an
God,
opponent
the
who
most
has
broken
5
card
cards
in
in
the
hand,
game.
though.
God, this card is so bad. Like, anyone who thinks Yadagrasu is a broken card is just wrong.
It's more,
In
it's a click blow.
2021, Yada is not a bad news. Like
It's just a kill
most
blow,
modern
that's all
decks
it
would
is.
be like, I see you've stopped my draw phase. Anyway, I'm gonna play Pot of
right,
Prosperity.
Another magic card.
Oh, Magic Drain on the Trunade.
Just let's use waste
Nope.
all the resources.
I just
Well, he
want
only has
to
one
make
trap
you
left.
use that.
Yeah, no, it's
Ooh, now we've got a
MBT
problem.
said, like Yana was banned because of CED, but CED was
Yeah.
They eradicated
CED
it.
was the problem, not Yatagarasu.
Like, I don't agree with all of the cards that he said unbanned in effect nothing. But
I mean-
Yada is definitely one that I'm like.
I mean, yeah, this
no,
is gonna.
no,
Oh,
no,
well,
no,
there's the way to get out of this.
Oh well, you wasted a treasure on that. Damn.
I mean, it's a good one.
To
nuke Yada?
Have to stop it.
That's fair. Yeah.
If you don't have any other monsters, and there it is,
Oh my god.
double
Have
Coston.
to attack.
Double Coston's
It's
great.
going to suck. No?
I think Double
Yes, sir.
Coston and Kaiser Seahorse are great cards. I just don't really get.
Honestly, the double tribute cards are not bad in this format
Yeah.
as a way to turbo out your 2 tribute monsters.
Yeah,
I
they're
mean, you can
they're
start playing 2 tribute monsters.
I mean, you certainly could be.
it's Kaiser Seahorse is the light one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I have
Yeah.
2 of those.
He was, I think it's that he like 700. Like the double tribute with good attack points are worth playing based on what your deck's built on.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
The
he
fact
has
that they won't
1600,
explode. Ooh, Call of the
like,
Mummy.
It's not like.
Ooh, that's a good card. Shit, there's no level
right,
restriction on this.
right.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
It's a continuous.
No, he's gonna Regeki break though.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure Call of Mummy has been on the ban list at some point because of that non-level restriction.
Because of the fact that
Yeah.
it turns all zombies into Cyber Dragon.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, Marth's not in a
Yeah,
bad place
I'm-
because
I'm
Umbira
not
can't attack
letting you
directly.
have that long.
Yeah.
Loth?
Wait, someone said my name? What?
Oh, Marth. Sorry.
Focus. Playing a game of Yu-Gi-Oh right now.
Look, I know technically right now I'm a zombie, but you can't go confusing us.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Marth. I
Really
mixed you up
rough.
with Loth again.
Again?
Look, at least Marth has at least more wins than me. That's an insult to Marth.
Aw.
Well, he's a biggin boy now.
Another magic.
He's also a dead boy.
Holy shit, you just have everything in your back row, huh? Damn, dude.
Damn, son.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
there's nothing that can be done about I have what was it?
That Exile Force. too?
It was Geki Break,
Yeah.
Offerings, which I don't
He's
think a
not
lot of
quite
people are
dead
playing
yet.
anymore. Well, yeah, because
I've
Umbira can't
had,
attack directly. But if
Yeah.
if
If it could, he would have had
I've
100.
had one of my Sakuretsus.
yeah, you had a sock, you
I've
had a
rejatted him.
Ooh.
Oh, that's an out.
Go and take care of that.
that's very
Yeah.
good. Yep, no,
That-
that's the
that
correct.
is the choice.
Now he has no
correct
hand.
play.
So
And now it's just going to be another magic card that
That's
kills me.
overextending.
he plays Feather Duster even though it's banned.
I don't think that's
Sweeps.
overextending.
No.
Playing the Exiled Force to swing for game when you had no reason to is definitely overextending.
Okay.
That was a little bit of an overextend. Not much. He's got 3 monsters, one of which is Tomato, so it's not like
I mean, it,
a lethal overextension. It was a bold
Like-
plan, a bold
yeah.
strategy, Cotton.
like
Also,
Yeah.
I've also noticed something for trying to do only light is that remember all of the flip destroy cards? They're all dark.
Oh yeah, no. Light has a Light
It
is
lacks
actually
antidotes.
in a pretty bad space right now.
If you don't mind me asking,
It's gonna get
Axe,
better over the-
once again, you're talking about your deck and stuff that you're doing while the
Whoa!
duel is happening.
Vampire Lady coming
I
down.
need
And
it.
Turtle.
Okay, now I should.
Tap.
Don't know what
Huh?
that card is.
Tap, tap.
Need to take care of
Obviously,
it.
it's a set right
Shining Angel?
Yeah, I
Now,
thought that-
It didn't. Okay, prox. Okay.
okay, it's not mandatory, but he is gonna use it.
I had a dumb moment.
Oh,
I
well,
had
you know what you should do, Marth.
What? Attack that?
Well,
Or-
yeah, but it's 0, but, you know, you got a thing with battle damage.
Yeah. And let's see here. What is the card that he would not like? Probably spelled card.
And this is before graveyard setup is really a thing, so vampires destroy effects,
Oh,
or
I'm
bleed
sorry,
effects,
Victor.
as Rada called it
You
once,
already-
are
you
just
already
good.
fucking Use it.
Beto is a legit card.
Yeah, it's a good
It's a
card.
weird one.
It's weird, but in our format, in our jank ass format, it's worth it.
It's weird, but it
I mean,
works.
yeah, like, we're playing a format where you can legit, I don't think anybody is or has been lately, but we can legit be playing shit like Mind Crush and Prohibition just because we've been playing with each other for 10 weeks.
In this kind of thing, fucking fake trap could work.
Hypothetically.
I need to add that back to my deck for shits and giggles.
Let's not go too far, Loth.
We're engaging the Galaxy Brain strats. This is a very
Dallas,
dynamic
How
game
many
with
times
the
have I lost? I've
use.
got nothing to lose.
Oh, Loth, when you see what I'm playing this week, I will outperform you for bad.
Vampire Lord.
Yeah, no, we
Marth
just
is right,
zombieing over here.
Well, I've given cards to both sides of this arm race.
We just out here zombieing. Now,
Alex, I
Tomato
do
is
have a
also, I
thing I
believe,
need.
the recruiters are optional. You can.
Yeah,
I do have a thing I have to go to later today, so
I have to think here.
Oh, it's not that kind of a. You'll see. It's
Okay.
I did build that this week though.
I'm gonna attack that one.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I
you chose
have
not
cards
to Tomato.
then.
I mentioned it like in text chat. I do have a thing I have to do because I'm house sitting this week.
Now, which, by the way, not optional, which is mandatory.
Hey,
Well,
Omega.
that's a move.
Heads or tails? Oh shit.
What?
Heads.
You activate
Heads always shreds.
my scapegoat.
There's this thing for me to
Goats. The ultimate defense.
Let's go and eat one of those.
No, no, Clyde! How dare you?
You did want me to do something different, right?
I'm commentating and watching this match
Yeah,
right now,
we're
Axe.
in
I
the
have
middle
no
of the
capacity for any
Don't
further
forget,
matches.
Axe, get you ahead in the game.
Also, I think I technically messed up. I shouldn't have
I
scapegoated.
think
Loth, I hate
You
you.
should have
Loth, I
summoned
hate you.
Being Mega Cyber.
Fuck it.
Hey,
Well,
what
actually,
did I
I don't know. Do
You
you
got
have
that
to control
stupid
no
fucking
monsters to
song
summon
stuck
Mega
in my
Cyber?
head.
I have to control 2 less than him.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Dallas. I didn't realize saying just those words would get it stuck in your head.
Still, we're in an interesting space here.
Gotta get your head in the game.
Now you're doing it on purpose.
I'm just being
Well,
an
yeah.
asshole.
Waiting
mentioned
for you.
Which was
to-
on mic.
Fuck off.
Oh
What?
boy, we're getting some large shit in here. Okay. Mirror Force.
I feel like this week I'm just not understanding Axe, and I'm just like, bleh.
I don't think it's a
Geki
you
break?
thing.
Okay.
I'm having
Ooh,
bedtime.
Yeah.
I knew you
Hey.
were going to.
That's a good one. Now, sadly, whichever of the
Yeah.
dark that was does not trigger when you discard it yourself. But oh, there's the other one. Okay. I don't believe this will be game though, because the damage.
Do this.
Yep.
Card again.
The Vampire's Bleed effect is very weird.
It's an interesting mechanic that they assigned to those guys that is now currently absolutely fucking worthless.
Yeah, it's actively helping your opponent.
But right now,
Yeah, in our format, no, it's fucking scary. Especially if you guys are running tight decks. But now, this is going to be pretty spiced. All right,
Oh.
Rhoda?
So, yeah, I knew what. Freed? Oh, okay.
Freed?
What would he even... Wait, Freed? What?
Oh, he's setting a card so he ditches the effect.
The
Banish
possible has
shield.
been set.
And he's gonna banish 2 lights.
Okay. Oh, ha. That's just for him come back.
Yeah, he'll come back, but
But
Until
for
he
now, he can
does.
swing for 500 damage on Pyramid Turtle or just crash into that.
Yeah.
Yes, and special summon a zombie monster.
Okay. Is this just turn big game?
on phase, standby
Yeah,
phase.
probably will be.
And Vampire Lord procs. And with no cards in hand and no card in the field, that is going to be game 1 at almost 30 turns.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
shouldn't.
turn
I shouldn't have
another-
actually scapegoated. That's what messed me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have eaten one more attack, but yeah, there we go.
Well, no, I would have eaten 1 attack, but I would have been able to special summon. Fiend
Yeah, Mega Cyber right away.
Good
Right,
game,
yeah, keep it right.
David.
Yeah, no.
Starting
The
recording.
other one is still in my from the last recording.
All right, everybody's here. Axe ready up. I just y'all know I'm ready.
Recording it, ladies and gentlemen. Axe is a bitch.
Wow, harsh browns.
Harsh.
All right,
Your
Axe is
mom's
chosen to
right.
go first.
Well, this
Is
is
that
just.
I would actually-
Obviously, guys, this is you can tell who's me because you can see my hand. People at home.
Oh, we
Alright.
both have terrible hands.
No, I'm just saying. Like you went first. I got stuff. Some of these cards would definitely be better if I had gone first.
Hold
But
on, I forgot. Did I call himself a coward or a bitch? Because that's why I said what I said.
no, he said he was a coward off mic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Axe.
Yeah, man.
Sloth.
That's just Australian for coward.
All right, so we've gone for the set
I mean, you
3
wanna
in
throw
back
that, you
row.
can't say yes or no. Then.
Pass.
Nah,
Oh
fucking
no.
cunt.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
Everything is
okay.
terrible.
guess
you
what
beat me
I'm
to it. I
gonna
was about to
do?
say I could have said a different keyword.
Catherine. Us. No.
Okay.
No,
Nope.
see,
Wait, I
Thunderbird.
wish I actually had Thunder Dragons because I don't.
Come on, Polly, do it.
But
No, I don't have the poly. I'll just normal an
Oh.
Archfiend and eat a.
will you discard
Compulse?
Thunder Dragon without
Okay.
resolving cost? You discard
All right,
Thunder Dragon
I'll
with
just
cost
eat a
and not
compulse.
resolve effect.
Okay, cool.
Okay, there we are.
I mean, Compulse is legit.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
No, compulse is a great card.
What? Oh.
All right, he set
there
one more
it
card.
is.
He's playing his own Mad Dog of Darkness. Hey,
Mad Dog 2020.
Oh no, you got to put the card. You got to put the Mad Dog down.
How about no?
okay.
Something to
Okay,
the
fair enough.
bandit.
Oh, wait, hold on,
He
guys.
used to be a normal dog who played around the park but was corrupted by the powers of
Oh, yeah, I
darkness.
know.
Hey, you know what I got also? My own
All right,
compulse.
fair enough.
Quick question, because this is dumb. And
I raise you
I'm
swords.
dumb.
Yes.
And this has nothing to do with the game currently, but I just re-added compulsory because I just saw it. Is that a technical foul on my end? Should I remove it because
No.
the tournament's already started?
So you're supposed to finalize, but you haven't played yet, and like,
Yeah.
that,
It's
it's,
not a-
that's
it's
that's
not
not
a
a like a meta pick. That's a oh shit, I should have friggin'
At least one of those.
you know
No, if it was
compulse in my
something
deck.
like if it was something like Macrocosmos, I'd be like,
Like-
but,
Like even
if-
before we
First
started
turn-
on
first
Dallas
turn on
Reminding me,
swords.
oh, I should
It's-
add monster of a pawn.
you know.
But again, that's why I'm asking for a technical foul.
No, I don't think that'd be a tech.
Nah, there's
That's
no
not it.
problem.
You're still.
Nobody knows what your setup is, other than that you've admitted
You're
you're
still
putting
on the
compulse in.
sideline.
Hey, it's Night Assailant.
Oh no, it's this guy.
Also, once again, it's not like an anti-zombie card. It's
I can
just-
play one of
it's a
him.
card.
He's limited to
Yeah.
one.
That's weird.
Oh, good. He's not.
It was because he's like Spearcrete and he loops forever.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Dice where it's like, I guess that doesn't trigger other cards. Okay.
Yes, no. Night Assailant is.
Night Assailant
could
is
also
our
come
main
off
eater bug
with-
Vindictive because Vindictive is banned right now, but also
Oh, yeah.
he can do flip recursion.
Okay, you just, or you
But the
can't,
fun
you
thing
can't,
But you can't
stop
play
it. You can't-
two because otherwise,
You could loop.
I thought or you can't negate its effect. I guess.
He's spear Christian without.
Hey,
your
guess what I
opponent
have?
getting advantage.
Another
so this
Mad
is
Dog
exactly
Dog.
as I predicted at the moment. We have a very similar deck type.
Is he going
Yeah.
to just crash into it?
I mean, he might for the
Face
Sangan
up
search.
attack.
He can't play Rush recklessly, at least. Not that that would be enough attack power.
That wouldn't be enough either.
No, he's just gonna
Has no fear.
wait.
Wait.
All right.
I
Well,
have
I mean,
big
the
turn.
only thing to be done, he can't play Raigeki or Dark Hole, so I might as well.
Magic cylinder.
I declare the
Let's
battle
go.
phase. I declare no attacks. End phase.
Oh wait, magic
Battle
cylinder.
phase, evening match.
At least. you
When
don't
does evenly
have-
match come out? By the way, that's earlier than you'd think.
It's like 12 years from now in our format.
I think it's in 5Ds.
No,
Five-
no, it's not.
No, it is.
Nope.
2017 circuit break.
Uh,
So
5Ds, Arc V, same thing.
That's more like
No,
RP
it's
brain.
not.
Oh, I know.
Hey, cool magician, bro.
No, thank you. I was wondering why, like, Night Assailant wasn't able to be. Night Body wouldn't trigger on Night Assailant.
It's probably a priority thing,
Okay.
or maybe it's because he's an inherent flip effect.
It's something
Yeah.
fucky with
Oh,
EDF.
also, it's my body is spell trap only. Doofus, read the fucking card.
Or a
That's
monster
fine.
effect that would destroy
Oh,
a
or a monster
on the
effect. Destroy a monster on the field. Maybe because you can't destroy it because it's a battle calc effect. It's already destroyed.
field.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Somebody should call a judge.
Judge.
I think there should just be a button on EDO Pro
So just
instead
so,
of the.
just so you
like-
know, I drew only spell traps in my hand. So, like,
Okay.
This is misleading.
Yes, normal summon success with priority. I will declare magical scientist.
Yeah.
I think that instead of support or like info, they should instead just have that section just be called judge with a exclamation point.
Judge!
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, I'm ahead on life points. Axe has been spending life points like candy. Let's get another monster in here. Just so I do actually have a spicy couple of direct attacks. No, I don't need to declare anymore. Alright. Battle phase. Sweep that guy.
Battle phase.
Okay.
Hey, actually, 3.
Alright. Pop Sangan. Get a Sangan search. What will he pick?
Suddenly,
Who
that
will it be?
scarecrow that
The
ends the battle
Sangan that
phase.
I
Yep,
did see.
that's what I thought.
Okay.
It's one of the better Sangan targets right
That
now.
scarecrow that ends the battle phase, I immediately just thought of that scarecrow from Legend of Zelda.
You know, I haven't read Manual Science in forever. I forgot it say cannot attack your opponent's life points directly.
Yeah, because he's been banned, they've never given him a reprint or anything. Gee, I wonder what card it is face down.
Attack directly because you're hitting the opponent and not their life points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
X.
Yeah, I don't really think there's anything to be done. Okay.
Only if you're attacking him.
And then
Flip
I'll
face up.
overlay into
If only.
You're forming the overlay network.
Then you wink.
Let's get this guy face up.
Ah yes, Link summon.
And then you do target or something, and then I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Not right now, but I need him face up so I can, in fact,
Then
target
you
him.
Super polys.
Super Ball is not too far away, and that will be very nasty. And
Yeah, I think the problem is that we don't have a lot of generic
This is
monsters
what I
for
feared.
fusion.
I drew my
Well, there-
cards in the wrong order.
there is one that exists. It's called Sandwich.
There's a
Yeah.
way to actually
I mean, that is
stop
an interesting
Super
way.
Poly,
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
fine.
not through its activation.
I don't want him to have spare monsters, but that's fine.
I think it would still proc Sangan and or Witch's effects, but you get
Yeah,
it,
they
you
are
get
sent,
it
but it
out
would
of
be an interesting timing thing.
It would be very funny.
Do I want? Nah.
Do you
What
want to be that guy, or do you want to be that guy?
Nah, I'll let him draw 2 cards. It doesn't matter.
Oh,
It would be very funny to attempt to negate that. Zaborg, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So you did get one, and you just lied to me. Hey, idiot, fool.
Idiot.
Oh, you're gonna discard your last card? Okay, spicy.
oh, unhappy maiden.
Actually, I'll save it for later. Never mind.
Well, it's too late. The chain's already done, Axe. Oh no, my Mad King Dog Man.
That was a questionable choice, but
We probably should have killed magical scientists.
Yeah, magical scientist, but
Yeah.
Unless
Really,
there's I don't think there's too many fusion monsters that can go over that.
there actually isn't one that can hit over it.
That's
that
what I
the
knew,
Scientists
but-
can target.
There's that.
But there's that.
oh, let's go.
Let's go!
Oh. Bomb.
And hey, just for extra insurance,
Oh, that's fair.
set that boy.
Well, you didn't protect against one thing on my
Mirror Force!
Yes, Axe has been holding out to Mirror Force for this long.
That's what Fiend Skull
If
Dragons are
only.
for.
Yeah, no, that's game. Well, not game, but
No, that's.
It's gonna be
yeah.
spicy.
Sock.
Yes.
I expected it, but you know, we're in an
Yeah,
interesting
okay.
top deck fight because I can't engage his life points, but I have a monster on field.
Yeah.
But Fiend Skull Dragon was the choice there, so he couldn't Sakuretsu.
Yeah,
Sock.
Fiend Skull,
Him.
and keeps
Sock.
his aboard.
Sock.
All right, we're gonna be an interesting top deck fight.
And now it just goes to who grabs our end pieces first.
Well, guess what? I found Pot of Greed. Lets me draw 2 cards.
From your deck?
were they 2 good cards?
Ooh, well,
Oh,
they're
well,
okay, but are they gonna help right now? Yeah, I think this is the correct choice.
Did he get another
Do I just hope-
monster?
Yeah,
I'm
what you
just gonna
got?
put this down, and then because I don't have wave clears, I think I at least have a chance.
No, I'll take it right now.
Oh no, Axe is mumbling his his thoughts out loud again.
I mean, in this case,
I mean, I also mumbled my thoughts. I was like, nah, it'll be fine.
no, it doesn't.
There it
It's
is.
also because it's audience can enjoy knowing what I'm going through right now.
Wickedest, stickedest, stickedest, stickedest.
If you have my cookie break. Oh shit, that was card destruction. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't useful right now, but it was good as a card to keep to discard. All right, let's even this up a little bit.
Get rid of that card.
All right, are you going to summon from
another
deck?
card.
The axe add in card I told him to add in when he was
I
looking
did.
for life. Yes.
Okay, interesting. All right, well,
That's a great advice.
it's going to be a dice roll then. If he gets it, I think that's game over, because if he has to have an attack that's not 6... Well, now it's not game over, because he didn't put it in attack mode, so... All right, it was an
Oh, no, I
interesting
got
choice.
I mean, I would.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be spicy. I don't even know
That's
why you...
probably
Well,
game.
no, well, actually, it's still main phase. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a
what?
feeling it was twin-headed.
Yeah, that's
Okay, twin-headed. I mean, that's the biggest dick attack, but... All right.
Yeah, it's not completely game. Because, yeah, if he'd gotten the roulette barrel, that would have been...
Well, yeah, and also he didn't flip up his monster, so it must be a flip effect monster. I get one more turn. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any
Or it
Dark
could be-
Holes or Raigekis. We don't have any of the crackback cards I could really use right now, but there
I
is
pulled the
one.
skin by the skin of my
Well,
goddamn
I mean, let's see what I got. I found my draw power. Next card.
I pulled this by the skin of my fucking teeth, but we'll see how this goes.
I will set a
That's
card
you.
and end turn. If
So
he
Axe-
draws one thing, it may be over.
you
I
can just-
discard a dark and a
But
light.
Oh. Well...
That's not discarding.
Yeah, you
Or
banish.
I banish a card. A dark and a
Banish.
Is
light.
he going to
Light,
activate with priority?
Why did you do that?
Oh shit. Okay, I thought it was actually bound traps. Okay. Oh shit.
No,
Never mind.
it's...
I said wait. Is it one monster or one card?
Axe's attempt to BM has gone horribly wrong.
this has gone terrible.
and
I
we
activate
can
my
draw-
enemy controller.
That actually saves him this turn. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Oh,
I
no,
have
no.
700 life points.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh, it's one monster. I'm dumb. I always thought it was one card.
Nope, one monster. You're thinking of the other guy.
Okay.
No, if it was one card, BLS might be better than Emperor.
Okay. Well, I hope Axe enjoyed BLS because that absolutely
Wait.
slayed it for me.
It didn't do anything.
No, it did. It made it so that you could kick my ass. Like I could, if you didn't have it, you wouldn't have. You would not have switched roulette barrel to attack mode, and I would have been able to enemy
I
controller
would've-
you for reals.
Wait.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing. Are you sure it's BLS and not Monster Reborn?
No, that was just he stole my own. Like that could be it. He could have reborn to Zabor,
don't
but it
even
would have
know
done the
what
same
happened right
You
thing.
know what? You know what? I think it was.
Start recording. You guys are both ready, obviously. So let's just go to some RPS.
It just
Alright,
we
that's
banned
my-
BLS. We
my
just rely on
turn.
Sen. I don't-
Whoop.
Blackluster Soldier still in my card description side.
I want to try
That's
rituals.
actively-
'Cause actually, oh wait, I can actually even.
Well,
skip
I mean,
rituals.
rituals are still kind of.
Yeah.
I gotta wait
okay.
for. I gotta wait for
Okay.
prep of rights. I gotta wait for right.
Now
prep.
we talk about the duel that's happening right
Okay,
in
so
front of us.
Vespairr is
started.
starting on top. Vespairr has played Terraforming into Molten Destruction immediately. Dallas is doomed.
Right. There's also a bunch of normal cards to play.
Please, I'm
That's
getting
my help.
Bocce!
I mean, you shouldn't play the normal monsters that just came out because they're all low level to play Law of the Normal.
Fire monster.
No, but the spell cards that help normals because
Oh.
they'll help, will probably help Vespairr a lot actually.
Oh, Magic Drain, you got another one? Probably. It's the starting hand, but we'll see if he wants to get
Probably.
rid of it. No! Interesting.
high
Okay.
Defense of 0.
Hey, I mean, that's how Smash and Ground works. It's like Fissure. If your opponent has a one monster, that'd be how it be. It do be like
so
that
like when I was
sometimes.
doing some last minute checking, I always sound like there's a lot of like normal support cards. It's like, man, I wonder how much
Let's
they're
get
actually.
card that'll definitely get banned in this format.
Oh, yeah,
Hey! Solar Flare.
I also looked at cards like,
It's
yeah, if you have two of those out
unattackable
there-
with burn damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I see what
Why
Dallas
are you
means.
doing this?
He's playing Archfiends. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
That's not good when Vespairr is also running a burn deck.
I'm
Here it
playing
comes.
Burn Beatdown.
Well, you're not
It's
playing a
pretty good.
burn deck, but you're playing a fire deck, which includes pyros, which includes a really
Yeah.
good burn card.
Pyros just have good burn cards right now.
It's
Yeah.
almost like they were like, of course fire should be burned, duh.
Again, and they're all most of them are normals, so you also have a bunch of like menagerie of complex effects you could do. And it's
I don't actually know if you can do those things, though. Most of those normal effects aren't good.
most of them
And Vespairr is on Underdog, I believe, previously, but that's, I think, the only really good one. Yeah, no. Maths. This is not quite enough. Oh, gonna sack that guy. That's a good choice.
That is
It
a
would
good
have been
choice.
enough if I got the attacking, because Solar Flare would have killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it would have. In a little bit. Okay. All right, it's tight, though. We're playing some dramatic piano music from the anime.
Dun, dun. Oh wait, a different.
Oh,
anime,
that's a
okay.
card.
Pot of Greed! He gets to draw 2 cards. At the very least, we always see Pot of Greed when you need him.
Yes.
By the way, if they
Nice.
sold that mug in America, I would absolutely buy it and drink out of it all the time.
Yeah, that'd be
What
great.
does Pot of Greed do?
Wait,
I already
in
said he
America-
draws 2
yeah,
cards.
because, I think.
Oh,
I
it's
think it
definitely
was-
merch in Japan. It's just, I don't think there's a way you can get it without importing it for way too much fucking
I'm
money.
pretty sure I saw a pot of greed mug here in Australia.
I would totally own a pot of
Interesting.
duality pot, like base.
I banished 2 fires from my graveyard. To
Whoa.
summon Inferno!
Oh no.
Okay, I think that's.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not
I'm
Inferno's
gonna try it.
Inferno's a
It's
bad
definitely
man.
gonna be a third, Deathrook.
If
I mean,
Dallas
it's
has got
possible.
3 Deathrooks in a row, I'm gonna be. No,
Ah,
It
Still doesn't quite
it
work.
is Shadow Knight, but not quite enough. But still,
I definitely I whiffed the game just because I wanted to do Inferno.
I mean, you didn't whiff the game because if it's, let's see, if I don't draw,
Yeah.
well, and once again, here's the thing: there's no Regeckers.
I
There's
think
no
this is
easy way to pop
literally
this.
The only out I have in my deck.
Like technically, you could face
What's
up,
that
you
card?
could normal summon a monster. Oh,
Oh.
jeez, 3?
What?
Dark Necrophia. That's a
It
good
works.
monster.
Every archfiend is a fiend.
Yeah,
don't
that's a
think
good
it's over
one.
that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dallas has been waiting to play this deck since Necrofear came out, basically.
Yeah.
I remember when you summoned Necrophia against me, Dallas, and we're like, okay.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Well,
Fuck!
That,
shit.
that
That's a
glitches the
big
game.
lad. Also,
Kino
we've-
Kagutsuchi!
we've hard summoned Hino
Aw.
Kakusuchi.
What else you got? What else you got in
He
your
can only
hand?
be hard summoned.
Oh,
He just said
oh,
he can only be hard summoned.
Yeah, I know,
You
but
wanna
like,
know, you want to know the cards I have in my hand?
Oh,
Yes.
no.
I'll
the
leave
reason
the-
why Vespairr won, I had 3 Terror Kings in my opening hand.
Oh,
Oof. All right.
Aw.
So I guess Archfiends are just baby monarchs. They're full of bricks. Okay.
I don't want to sound rude, Dallas, but maybe you shouldn't have played 3.
I mean, Terror King supposedly should be a good card because if you summon it, it locks your opponent out.
But you need to be able to summon it. Maybe it was a 2 of. I don't know. I don't know
No,
what ratios.
it's the problem is you can't summon it unless you have an Archfiend card. But Pandemonium also counts as an Archfiend card, so you can do that.
So if you got terraforming either, it would work.
Yes, if I got one of my 3
Well,
Pandemoniums
it's
or
an
my
Archfiend
Terraform.
monster card. I don't think Pandemonium counts as that.
be right back. I mean, do start up the recording. Tell me, because there's a thing I want to say.
Okay.
Well, that last 3 seconds where you said that part was in the recording.
Ah, good. Marth, thank you for joining me in this match. For you see, I am not just Loth, because I was sent to the Shadow Realm after some poor fool managed to find the Millennium. I have become back as Yami Loth. I am here.
Dear.
Okay.
Are we in a show game now?
Oh, sorry, I said it's a Millennium Ring. Oh well, fuck it.
I thought they found the Millennium.
Always
mailbox.
here.
Once again, both,
I would have
Jamie
gone
does-
with Millennium Sloth, actually.
The Millennium Australia. Gotcha.
Or like the Millennium.
Oh,
the
what the
Millennium.
fuck?
Millennium
I can't.
Boomerang.
So Marth is going first once again. Loth has a bad hand. But he's
Loth
playing
is-
only 40 cards, so I think he's just having a bad day.
42.
Loth,
42, okay.
Can
Yeah,
you
math.
can you summon more than 3 of the cards in your hand?
Well, I mean, he can only summon one, Dallas. There's no special.
Let me phrase that. Can you play more than 3 of the cards in your hand?
Alice, since you removed Harpy's Featherluster, I can do this. Just watch me.
Oh
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ!
Set
Just
5
one.
pass. Do it. Set 5 pass.
I will say that
Oh my
having
God,
having
set
a Featherluster is
5?
actually nice. Or it's like, it's so terrifying.
Needle ceiling.
It
Or what
it
was-
works for monsters.
Wait, what's the, is
Oh,
it full
shit.
out? Is the really dumb like? That's a card.
Okay, well,
No,
Loth's going to have to
it's like-
discard his last card in hand, unless he can sack
he-
this, which would also be a spicy
I
move.
don't think that'd be a waste.
I mean, no, it targets. Nope, alright, what is he going to eat? Ooh, Maju Garzet.
Dog shit card.
Yeah, okay.
You should
Loth,
play the.
why are you
single
still
tribute.
playing that one?
You should play the single tribute one.
I mean, I'm playing the single tribute guy. He's also good. I don't know about the double one. That's
No,
That's asking a lot in our format to have 2 monsters ready to tribute. Oh, well, he
That-
found a monster. It
Yeah,
probably
monster.
has more than 300
He
defense.
is in here for one very specific reason,
Okay.
and that's
Now you
it.
can't reborn him. because
Oh,
he
by the
doesn't
way,
have-
I have completely dismantled my Archfiend's deck.
Oh, okay. It's just you're
It
it's
is
just on fire.
gone.
He
It
threw
is
it in a
not
wood
fire.
chipper. It's gone forever.
We didn't even get to see it be played.
Woo!
I have torn apart my 3 copies of Terror King Archfiend,
my
my
body.
2 copies of Archfiend of Lightning, my 2 copies of Mazara Deville that I was playing.
Oh, I was wondering if you're
Why
gonna
are
play that or
you
not.
playing Mazara Deville?
Because you can try.
Because
I could try.
And this axe is why some of us are just playing sad.
That's so bad.
But Vespairr though, it would have been cool if it actually
Well,
worked.
Vespairr, if I hit you with Mazara Deville, what could you have done?
Oh.
Mamunga!
Success.
The fucking setup for Mazara Deville.
I mean, in an Archfiend's deck, it's not that hard.
At least that mills out those.
Actually, no.
things,
Let me double check.
Do Archfiends ever get?
It's
Archfiends
just
ever get more
Space Up
support?
Warrior.
I mean, yeah, they get support over the years. They have a Link monster, for instance.
Right,
No,
it's all
it's-
like Summon Skull retrains.
It's Archlord Zerato is the stupid one.
Yeah, that one's hard to get.
But
to work.
you still need to get the vial in your hand and Pandemonium and Zera on the field. That's a lot. That's a
Yes,
lot.
but there are a lot of cards in my deck that are based on getting Pandemonium on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, but you
Interesting.
did
know what you're
Zera on the
doing.
field, keep on there, and then get the vial in your hand.
That's fair.
Oh well.
Regardless, we should watch the duel.
Well, Loth has flip summoned Nimble Mamanga and attacked Spirit Reaper.
It means Spirit Reaper can't take it out.
But he did, in fact, do battle damage that way.
I got a hidden.
Oh no! A monster of actual attack points.
Alright. So, Loth has not been so low. Whoop! Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Alright, well, that's just a turn gone to waste.
Nothing gets destroyed.
No destruction, no battle damage.
Put this pass.
I can get one of those. It's
He's a
actually really
vampire.
useful.
Yeah, I didn't get any, like, Trap Jammer or anything.
Does
so,
Waboku also work for destruction of artifacts? Or is it
let me see. Monsters
Strip
can't
battle,
be stripped
no
of battle.
battle.
Destruction would work.
okay, it's only battle destruction. Okay.
What do you? Okay.
Oh, don't
So
worry.
one side has a full front row, the other side has a mostly full back row now.
But do
It's
either of
another
them
wall.
have corn?
Needle
rows?
Ceiling would help right now, like a lot.
Womp 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 womp.
Loth is obviously playing Mechanites right now.
Yeah. Draining Shield! Oh, that's a
Okay,
spicy
that
techer.
That makes sense.
It's a lot of HP. Holy shit.
Another draining shield.
Now all now all that needs to be brought out is the what is it? Poisonous
He's still
snake
going to
syndrome.
lost some life points from Momonga.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty interesting recovery strat Loth is doing. Now, the unfortunate problem is that unless he's running needle sealing, there's not a good out to this board unless he's got a
Yeah,
SED, which
I
he
mean,
admitted
that's-
earlier he doesn't.
I mean,
Hey,
he could have
remember-
summon an 1800 beater, and now he wins.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, it's easy for him to beat these monsters currently. Oh, well, there's
Okay.
Gaia Power.
Ooh, that makes
That's
Chunky a
something.
big one.
Mm.
That was the
Mhm.
choice.
Hmm.
I'd like to remind everyone, I started this game off with 4 trap cards and Marju Gazette.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think the question here, Loth, is the fact that you can't use any of those trap cards, but...
Is it
are
the?
I mean, he
bomb
used a
with
Draining
grapple?
Shield, that's good. Oh, there's one, there's Regeki Break. Pitch Soul Exchange, yep, that's not...
Oh, okay, yeah, Roger Garza. Yeah, if it didn't get discarded, yeah. If like Marth did do the Spirit Reaper, oh, damn.
Yeah, I know. It's an interesting strategy. It could have worked. The problem is the Ungla Bunglet. Well, here's the thing. If he left both vampires up, he's got to lose 2 cards from his deck, which he really doesn't need.
And spell.
But if he spins spell and trap cards, he'll draw his monsters.
Fair enough.
And then it mills Pod Free. No,
Card Destruction, that's a good choice. You don't have any cards in hand. Card Destruction is a card that is only good on turn 1 or 2.
Okay.
No,
Or
Draining
in
Shield.
very
Soldiers.
specific decks.
Nice.
I mean, if you're drawing a lot of cards, you can make it work, but, like, I had my own Card Destruction out, and it was like, I've got Card Destruction and Raigeki Break. Card Destruction is fucking worthless. Oh, well, he found Upstart
There's a
Goblin.
chance.
Draw Pot of Greed.
Oh, God, don't you wish.
Aw.
But he still found another back row.
to play, to have an Earth monster to play. It'll be great.
Yeah, I know, right? It's funny how this worked out.
No. Okay,
God,
what is it?
this
Lord
sucks.
comes back. Now Loth activates
Now
his Torrential
the
Tribute.
lady will have her lord again.
Loth activates Needle Sealing he found. Oh,
Fuck
Compulse.
that.
Fair enough. Now Marth has to at least trade a monster to get that guy back out. He has to Tribute Summon him again.
Probably should have waited for my battle phase for that. Oh well.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Still, Compulse is a good card.
I'm not the smartest person.
You have like you have
Still
an
over 8k though.
Yeah, here's the problem. You have your recovery strat has really insulated you against your bad hand.
What do I get rid of? I don't need this right now.
Okay,
Oh,
all right,
oh,
Loth.
AQP
Okay,
card.
here's the problem. You're playing Rare Gold Armor.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, but that's not helping if you don't have something on board.
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean that's not a monster card that does things. That's. I understand. Obviously, there are probably monsters that are. It's funny to play that on, but like,
Two of them. Okay.
I have questions about your deck lists, Loth.
Hey, finally.
Okay. Hey.
Jirai Gumo. He's so large. He is a wall.
Just keep it there as long as it doesn't get destroyed. You're fine.
And
Fissure.
that is when he flips his Night Assailant.
No, this is. Oh,
No,
God,
Night
he's
Assailant's a
done.
fiend.
That is a very large spider.
Loth, are you
No,
still
I like
thinking?
honestly in this Earth setup, Jirai Gumo is not bad because he's not easy to punch over.
Okay, I've been looking at the rest of his deck. Like, what's
Whoa. Okay, we're gonna tie with
I
Nuzzle.
don't think you can. Axe.
No, not during the match
Disregard.
itself. You can't actually look at his deck list. Loth will probably post it though.
Oh, I forgot to post my deck list.
You don't have to. That's not required.
Yeah, you don't have to. I started it
That's
because
just
I'm like,
a-
hey,
that's
let's
just a
do
funny
some
thing.
shit. What's it gonna be? Another spell card? Oh man, what do I get rid of this time?
It's an interesting choice how Marth keeps hitting spell cards.
Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Hey.
All right, give her a
They're
terraforming.
not
Fucking
in
use
there.
it.
Actually,
Yeah,
God.
Marth. I would probably.
I mean, it
be
doesn't matter if
slapping-
he gets another attack in. Loth loses
Yeah.
unless he
If
gets
I
another
don't
draining
get
shield.
something.
All right, what do you got?
Draws his Jirai Gumo because Marth has been.
Thinning his deck a lot
cycling
out
out
of
all of
useless
them.
spell cards.
Yeah.
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 You never know. Nope. All right.
Oh, rip.
This is when Loth reveals his face down Mirror Force.
That'd be great.
This is when he
I can't
Karibos.
understand how fucking mad I am at my deck right now. This keeps happening.
Okay, Loth, I know you're upset and you don't want to hear this right now, but also
Well,
you
you're-
put rare
you're
gold
all
armor,
wrong,
like
Greg.
you have a problem where you put bad cards in your deck.
But
You
Well,
could just put
mean-
more Earth monsters that have attack points in them.
Okay.
Also, playing double tributes doesn't help me.
Like there are so many Earth monsters that have like
Okay,
1700 attack. You could do the Vespairr strat and just go
Also-
burr.
Also, Loth, did you put Gigantus in your deck? Because like, you could do this as a special summon, like Earth in your graveyards.
There's a couple of Earth specials.
Hey. Well,
It also like has
good
health and
game,
soul
Loth.
protection.
Yeah, it's the Rock Spirit and Gigantes. They're pretty good.
Actually, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna start recording.
But yeah, no.
Also, I will say this: as good as Dark Beginnings is, there is a very bricky ultra rare in the set.
What is it?
Are you ready for the ultra rare that is Dark Sage?
Oh, they reprinted him as an
only
ultra
I
in
can
that?
use, and I will never use. I don't even have Time Wizard.
No, it's not worth it even if you do, because it's like
The
we're
conditions are
talking about.
awful.
It's the second
You have a
hardest to summon
chance.
monster in the game.
You have to have a
It's
chance
not.
to destroy your monster, so yeah.
I don't think it's the second hardest monster. MBT literally. By the way, this has all been on air, but MBT has a 10-minute test or a Tier Tuesday about Dark Sage. He reliably Dark Saged every duel, so it's not actually that hard. Right now, it's probably a pain in the dick. But anyway, we're gonna start. Everybody's ready if they're jawing about Dark Sage.
Throw scissors.
Yeah. I assume, is there some kind of spell or trap that lets you?
Yeah, second coin
affect
toss. You can.
flips?
Yeah, you can redo the coin flip
Yeah.
with second coin toss.
Oh.
Okay, so Vespair's on the bottom is red. They are going first. Axe is on the top.
Okay.
Vespairr has not found Molten Destruction immediately, but did. I don't know what the
Probably
fuck kind of
has
set you want to
three
call this. We're
monsters.
playing around Mech Knight columns, clearly.
Oh. Okay. Very gecky, very.
Yep, nope, that's a- Is it exactly? Nope, it is not my body this time. So yeah, it just goes away.
Okay.
I mean, that's what happens when you
I
summon.
think I have a
into-
chance at least, so that's.
I mean, Axe. That's what happens when you
Suck,
summon into when you
suck,
just
suck,
fucking normal.
Suck.
I was waiting
Quiet.
for you.
That's what happens when you just normal into a field where your opponent has two
Current
back row.
draw.
Yeah,
Nope,
fuck
bottomless.
no. No.
Good choice. Good time.
Hmm.
I would definitely say Solar Flare Dragon is high on that list of monsters you want to yeet
Solar
us.
Flare is one you don't want to see.
You know, it's actually a good thing Omega gave me the buy, otherwise I would have just banned fucking something dumb.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few cards in there that were like I'm not gonna give anybody any ideas before the brand list comes out, but like the fact that the Vampire Lord gets to come back if you destroy him by card effects is like a real pain in the ass.
I'm thinking Vampire Lord is going to be my ban.
We'll see later, but
Spoiler.
Vampire Lord's a very spicy card this early. Like he's completely outclassed now, but recursion like that, like true recursion, is spiced.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
spoilers for the audience at home.
Goats. Properly timed
Uh,
goats.
Yeah, I should also say, spoilers for the audience at home. I'm actually banning a card that did not show up in my duel.
Well, yeah, but we've talked about this before. If it's been played, that's still legit. Like you can totally see another card in another duel and be like, oh, I don't like that card.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna get beat over, and then
So
I'll just
I
keep going.
guess Call of the Mummy and Book of Life don't get banned.
No.
No, honestly, like Mummy's calls spicy, but I don't think it's that spicy.
Now, what
Because you
about
can
the-
still
Yeah.
you can still write Geki it. You can still.
Oh yeah, no, it's a continuous,
you
so
can
it's got to
steal
be
the
face
long
up.
ones.
Flaming Angel.
What
Alright,
about
what's
the
he gonna
hottest
fish?
shit?
Is it
It's
gonna
only once
be?
per turn.
Is he gonna do that? Is it gonna be that guy again? Is it gonna be that one guy? It is.
If I roll a 1, I actually can get rid of all of them. Or just one of them.
I mean, that is
For
a
one?
counter to scapegoats. Nobody but me is playing a Sura Priest, so.
Well,
Oh
it's-
shit! It is in
okay.
fact one. Well, ow.
Not
It's only
Not-
one.
my blue boy.
I mean, it's still a one that he popped. That's one less he has to do. Oh, he's Pot of Greeting.
Oh,
Wow, he
fuck.
committed to a set before Pot. Interesting. I would
I
probably
banished
not
a
have.
dark and a light.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. That
Now
also
this
deals with
time,
goats.
Don't bash.
Banish a goat. I want to see a goat in the bench. So.
No, Clyde, you asshole!
And now he gets to attack again.
You should
Yeah.
just.
Yep, he's gonna get some damage on.
And now I
field.
feel like if this is going to get banned from this fight, this is more fair.
Well, I mean, we'll see
Yeah.
what happens. But you've
Yeah,
you've
get banned.
blissed. You've blissed.
If I say something dumb,
Raigeki.
you can't get banned in this fight, because
No,
this is the
you can't.
semifinals, but
Yeah, I mean,
Uh-huh.
the grammar's a little weird there, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're in here.
This is a demonstration of this card's power.
Double attacking with a 3K special summon beater is a little annoying, yeah.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah, like eventually it will become not that powerful, but right now it is very powerful.
Yeah, when somebody gets Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, and they start playing Dinosaur, which is the things that we should be scared of in the long term are like ultimately the same type of shit as Dinosaur deck and like Dragon Link shit that's just generic, you know. That's gonna be the annoying one, but yeah, we're in an interesting place. All right, that's a goat gun. All right, what's face down? Oh, no monster.
Okay.
And he gets to attack again.
What?
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
monster. A monster is destroyed. He gets to attack
right.
again. The only way you can get out of it
Right.
is by eating a direct attack, but
So, if you were to give BLS an equip that lets it attack again,
No.
yes, I don't believe it doesn't work that way. It doesn't get to keep attack. Oh, okay. Well, yep, priority. Yep.
God.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
And
I can't think about it.
All right, Vespairr gets to live a couple
I got my
turns.
advantage out of
Now,
this.
I might still lose.
Yeah, it depends highly on what he's got face down, but you are not definitely dead this turn for
Let's see
sure
if
right
this
now
works.
with this board state.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
you special it the proper way.
yes.
Must first be special summoned from your hand. So yeah, nope, okay.
Okay.
That'll be game over.
That's actually another reason why Chaos got banned, is because of that.
But yeah, because
It's not special in other ways. Because there are some cards
Double
that
deck summon, still didn't
there are some cards which exist in our format that cannot be special other ways. Okay, yep. Nope. All right. Chaos, in fact, did go burr.
It does. It do
So
that.
I drew all monsters in my first hand, so it's like, oh my god, I have a chance.
Yeah, I mean,
Man,
that's
I'm a
that's the hand you
Isaac.
want against this fire deck.
Loth,
Yeah.
Loth, he says that, but I also drew all monsters in my opening hand, and it did not do anything.
That's because you were playing Archfeats.
My
Well,
previous
to be
game
fair-
was.
Let's start rolling recording.
How long have we been doing this? Like, it's only been less than an hour already?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's already time for daily reset.
Quick games, actually.
Yeah, I could total it up. Nothing has been super long, which I appreciate. I love when that happens. It's because Dallas shot himself in the foot, obviously.
I did
are
it
both
to myself.
are both
Okay.
duelists
I feel
ready?
bad for you, Dallas, 'cause I
Yes.
want to see what the deck
Yes,
you've done.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Well, it's too late
Like-
now, Axe. It's gone forever. Let's start.
I was expecting to lose. I just wasn't expecting to lose that badly.
That's fair.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Huh.
So, Axe is on top as blue player. Marth is red player on the bottom. Axe is going first.
Humu, humu.
I've decided that we're
Either
doing
red
this entire thing in a golf
and
voice. Oh
or
my, he
good
summoned
hand, I
Shining
don't
Angel
know.
to start on set 2. He did an L set.
No, be louder. We're not doing this.
Oh,
and that's a
I'm
blue-
definitely doubling down on this. He's set 1 card face down.
Hmm.
Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Stop.
It's free
We're
real
doing
estate.
golf commentary. We're not doing ASMR, Dallas.
Okay.
All right, Marth
Oh,
went for
and I
the
do
T
believe
set, and then there's the Upstart Goblin. Spicy bit of putting there.
Oh,
Which one?
I see he's trying to use a driver to get out of the sand pit.
Nope, sack. Solid
Bold
choice.
strategy. See
I
what
shall
we-
commentary.
Let's see what it
God,
does.
I shall.
Sack
I
is
shall
so good.
commentary.
Oh, okay.
with Ronald Reagan.
No, it's going right.
Stop.
Keki break.
Let's
No, right.
See,
Keki.
Faye, Wild Ronald Reagan has
Wanted
come up to the
to
golf
see
course today.
landing.
Aroo, I'm gonna be Richard Nixon from Futurama then.
Oh no,
There are-
Ronald Reagan
Spear
has the
Agnew,
ball.
special summon from the graveyard. Bottomless.
Yeah,
Oh, Probably should save it, but I don't want to.
Listen, is your opponent normal summoning a monster that can be bottom, or is that your opponent summoning a monster
Okay,
period
yeah.
that can be bottomless? You should bottomless probably.
Yeah, fair enough.
We exist in a format where normal summoning is so like we are so tied to our normal summon that every monster summoned is advantage basically. Like if you can get monsters plus on the board, that's just
No, like,
I hate-
there are
there's a
very
thing
few
here,
cards that you wouldn't bottomless, but the overwhelming majority you would. And the cards that you shouldn't, you can read the card and say, I
What are
shouldn't
you
bottom.
doing?
There's a situation with me of how do I put this?
Who are we waiting on?
Axe, I believe. It's his
I have to
main
think
ones.
about what I do still figure it out right now, but
Do you have right Keki break? Because
Do it.
I would just sack Pyramid Turtle and we'll search out another monster.
oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, wow. Oh, wait, no. He did get to Night Assailant? I thought it was only opponent's card effect. Okay, well, that's why that card is at 1. Do you have a flip monster you can recover?
Oh, it
No.
no,
Okay.
only itself. So
All right, so you cannot loop that way. It has to be a different monster. Okay, but he does get in.
It is not that stupid.
I was worried there because I was.
No, it
thinking
is not a
something else.
1-card loop, but it is a
So Marth-
2-card loop, which is why you can only play one of them.
Thank you for your advice, but
Call
also
of the
there's
Mummy?
happening now.
What's he gonna special summon?
Probably
Vespairr
something
from the dark.
insane. Okay.
From the top.
Now, here's the thing, though. Yeah, he had a normal still. It's interesting that zombos are not really good because they're kind of good as a generic toolkit in this
Still
time.
on the edge.
Like, Turtle
Well,
exists. There are good zombie monsters.
Here's the thing. Literally, the last piece zombie needed to be good came out last set, which is just a good 4-star attacker in Regenerating Mummy.
Yeah, Regenerating Mummy is... hell, fuck, I was running 2 Regenerating Mummies,
Fucking
I
sure.
believe.
You know,
Okay.
Because...
once Regenerating Mummy hit, I feel like the deck is genuinely viable now.
As just a generic dark beater, Regenerating Mummy is good because he's counter set. Oh, did you nuke my hand? Well, I'm still gonna have an 1800 normal.
Yeah, like I said the first game, zombies are weird with like all of the different niche effects like the bleed and anti-hand
Okay.
destruction, but they all work in their own weird way.
I'm pretty sure zombies, like, throughout the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! Have consistently been tier 3.
It's always been on the under.
Zombies
edge
are
of
definitely
being
one of the deck that exists that is just Zombie Go Burr has been a strong contender for a long time and just does stuff, right? Like,
And, like, hell, you could even argue that currently, Zombies is tier 1 because a zombie variant of the deck is currently one of the top meta decks.
I mean, it's true. I believe all the
Eldritch
I believe all
Zombies
Eldritch
is,
cards are zombos,
Eldritch-
and there
Eldritch
is
one of those decks that's,
a
like, it's zombie in name only.
well,
It doesn't-
but also
The
no, there are
Eldritch-
Zombie World
the
versions. There are
Eldritch-
versions of Eldritch which run Zombie World as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Eldritch with the Unizombie and what's the one? What's that zombie archetype that is Japanese?
Okay, good.
uh,
You can only
Mayakashi?
No, the other one.
Oh, Shiranuis.
Shiranui. Yeah, one of the Shiranui cards is also in that deck.
Yeah,
Well,
because they're just good.
To be fair though, that stuff is like Unizombie and Shiranui are just generic zombie support every zombie deck plays.
But
Yeah.
because you're running Zombie World Eldritch, that meshes well.
Yeah, I'm just saying that is.
Now
I
I
would
just have to
still
wait.
classify that as a zombie deck when every monster in the deck is a zombie.
That's fair.
I mean, and to be fair, most people would just
Okay.
say it's an Eldritch, but that's because Yu-Gi-Oh exists in a weird place modernly for people at home as we philosophically debate this intense game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh as it exists right now is in a very interesting space where decks
Alright,
are identified like
By
as
their
X
bosses,
decks, even though you play those as an engine. Like, people will say, oh, this deck is Invoked, when Invoked
Yeah,
is a
Invoke
fucking
engine.
6-card, or 9-card maybe, or down to 6, actually. You can run 2 ofs. Like,
I
um,
just have to get a 3. I have to get a 3 eventually. I'll
Yeah,
get it
like,
eventually.
like you play Alistair, you play the field spell, and you play
Yeah.
Invocation.
yeah.
Camp.
And you
that's
don't
the
need
way
to play
Invoke
3 of all of those, so...
Yeah.
And then it's half your extra deck, some of which you'll throw away for Pot of Prosperity anyway.
Like,
Or some people call him A-lister, which is wrong.
like heck, even Drytron's boss monster right now isn't even Drytron.
It's a level 6 cyber ritual monster.
Yeah, and Virtual World's fucking boss monster is just
Well,
fucking,
no. Virtual World doesn't
Dragon
use
King.
Very Fun Dragon as a boss. It uses it as a fuck you. Like, they have actual one of their synchros has a Macrocosmos type effect, which usually also fucks over a lot of modern decks. But the fact that they can very easily make VFD and just be like,
Okay.
nah, brah.
So,
Okay, attack Mike Monster.
That's gonna be very.
Or-
I didn't even
Or do
think
you
about
have a
this,
Lion
because
Guard?
I bought Mystic Fighters for Dragon Maids. I own 3 copies of VFD, for instance, so that'll be interesting. That's earlier than you'd think. That's like 2018, I think.
I also like that VFD as a card, like it's such an iconic name that we don't even bother to even pretend to know what his CCG name is. We just call him VFD because that's his
Well,
Japanese name.
and to be whoop, yep, that is a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
no.
God,
remember
fucking
how-
love Pyramid Turtle.
Remember
There we
how
go.
I said Pyramid Turtle is the best tutor?
Yeah, it is one of the best recruiters.
that's why I saved that compulsory, because it might have been something
No,
like that.
I mean that was a good one, but also, I mean, anyway, We'll talk about it later. But that was a good compulse. But also, yeah, he still has Call of the Mummy, which is not level bound, and Vamp does not have special summoning restrictions.
No, that's fair enough.
And if you give him a sack, he'll just come back, Jack.
Hit the road.
I don't think Dimensional Prison exists. Yeah, you'll still suck you anyway just to save yourself the.
Still got to.
But still, like he keeps coming back until you run out of resources, or until somebody prints Dimensional Prison. But no, like you're absolutely right because, and I think it's because one, VFD is a really easy thing to say, but also it's out of nowhere. I don't think that the OCG ever explained what the fuck VFD is supposed to be. He's just True King of all calamities VFD, I think, is his name or whatever. Like,
yeah, he is True Dragon King with. Oh, I know this is not the right one. Wait, okay, all right, I can't find.
It's a Vicaris Filii Dei.
Oh, actually, can I do this? Can I summon your vampire lord to stop you?
Which, to be fair, does not
I
mean True King of all calamities at all. It means representative of the Son of God.
Which
so it's also known
obviously
as Jesus
cannot.
Dragon.
Yeah, that's
So
one of those things that
I
can't come in.
think I've saved myself a little bit. Actually, no. Bottom yeah, sure, go ahead. Bottom
Well, so
I mean, that'll
so
yeah.
the reason
You better have me gone.
the reason it's called that, I actually know a little bit about this because I like weird Bible history because Christians are
Shit.
weird.
I made my turn. Sorry.
So it was literally said something that was said against the Pope, where it's Vicaris Filii Dei is also a way you can say the number of the beast in Roman numerals.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and his excluding VFD, he is Shinryu the Beast. That is his name.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, no, and I understand. There's definitely that sort of like ethos as to why he exists and does the thing. All right, Marth finally calling Monstos to mill monsters out of Axe's deck.
But
The boring reason he could be called VFD
is the Banished with Valimer and Disaster. Yeah.
is that's the other two king monsters together. That's the boring reason. I prefer the.
I gotta be honest, it's
crazy-
entirely possible that it's both because the OCG is
prefer the
weird like
crazy-
that.
I prefer the crazy Antichrist dragon.
But
theory
also,
personally.
like we said, VFD is way easier to say in English than True King of all calamities. What is that even? I sometimes see it abbreviated physically as.
Well, the True King of all calamities is them trying to translate him being Shinryu, King of the Beasts, without like doing the Bible reference, because he's very much a Bible reference.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, dumb thing. If Book of Moon targets Fear Reaper, does it destroy it, or is it Book of Moon first?
Just flips it.
It flips
Okay.
it.
Yeah, I would flip it
Okay,
first.
I had to ask.
No, it's a fair question. But yes, I do believe it would get over first.
Yeah, after resolving a card,
But
the
yeah.
target is face up card. After Book of Moon resolves, he is face down. So it's,
Yeah.
it's like the
But yeah,
resolve.
very fun. Dragon's not cool. It's
I
interesting
think
how
I've
like.
seen a light.
Yup.
Uh-oh.
Wow,
I
I'm so
think
this is BLS's format. I'm glad that I got BLS'd early and hard. I think he'd probably get got anyway though.
I've not
Holy
drawn
shit.
my one CED I put in this deck just in case. Just the
No,
body.
yeah, no. BLS.
I didn't
Oh
use
no,
it all.
the CEG won't serve you, Axe. You mocked him last week. You said you didn't
I only,
like him.
yeah,
So,
fair enough. I only had it here as a body.
but yeah, that'll be game. Unfortunately.
Yeah, no.
It's
BLS,
not actually. I can't in for game yet.
Oh yeah, that's
can
right. You can't.
still flip.
You
Can't
can't.
you flip?
Yeah,
Yes,
you can do that.
That's
Okay,
at
I
the game.
can't enter for game now.
Okay.
That's.
Yep.
But technically, I was right. You when that format finished, you
Yep,
didn't.
you
Yeah,
win.
Okay, Mark. You didn't
That'd
need
be-
to surrender. But that's fair.
I mean, it was the game.
The game was over. The
Because
math
it
was done.
yeah.
If the
Okay.
card didn't do anything. All right. So Axe is back on top. He's won his
Yep.
fourth format with a card that's definitely getting banned.
Fair enough.
And
I claimed my way with victory with that card, so fair enough. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Chaos Mosses are good, and BLS has
he's
never.
probably good
I
at
don't believe
smashing
BLS
shit.
has ever had an errata. Has he? Like
He has.
he has. What did they errata about him?
The same thing they wrote with Chaos Emperor Dragon, the special summoned once this way thing, I think got a
Yeah,
rod for both
the
of them.
thing that
Let's see.
Hit me
It
the
must be
most
it must
was-
first be touch summoned.
yeah,
Yeah, I
thing
think
that
that
hit,
got eroded.
yeah, the thing that hit me the most was
your hand.
the
Yeah.
roulette barrel.
For the thing with the ban list, though. We're here. All right, we're going.
I think I've opened Tournament Pack 4 before, actually.
I mean, it's been a while since you won, but it's possible. TP4 stuck
Wait.
around a while. Anyway,
Do we actually ban cards yet? What happened?
no, we're not banning cards yet. Or
Okay.
we're about to. We have not yet done it. So I need to post the thing so I could put everybody on the list, and then we're going right now. We've been recording for 20 seconds. You guys just don't. Well, mostly Axe, but lots of other people don't stop doing what they're doing when I start saying the words, I'm about to record, I'm gonna go. Everybody just keeps talking through it. So if you guys sound like assholes or weirdos on the internet, it's literally not my fault. Okay, but we're gonna pull up the ban list. We're gonna ban some
Stop
cards, and then we're
looking
gonna
at my
unban some
asshole.
cards.
Sorry.
I love how that got the silence it deserved.
Yep.
Well, it was very out of context, so that was just Omega's just like, all right, understandable, sir. Have a nice day. Okay.
I'm here on the progression tournament Google Doc, and there's like the usuals, and then there's anonymous cat.
Yeah, we've got so everybody can actually no, they can't. I don't think because yeah, I've cropped mine, so I'll tell people at home. So right now, to me, I see anonymous Nyan-Cat, Walrus, Kiwi, Ifrit, Dragon.
Oh, I'm Dragon. Yes.
All
How
right,
do I
but
tell
anyway.
what I am?
It's well, I listed all the people everybody is. So if you weren't one of the people I listed, you don't see that one. You're that one. So for instance, if you don't see Kiwi and I listed Kiwi, you're Kiwi.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
I'm
And a
logged
Jackalope
on,
just
at
joined.
least.
Oh, I'm a jackalope apparently.
Clearly, we're building
I-
dangers out here.
I'm not the dragon, the kiwi, or the
I
Ifrit,
forgot.
or the
I-
unicorn.
I see Walrus, Kiwi, Ifrit, Dragon, Jackalope. I don't know what the last
Yeah,
one.
I think I'm Ethan.
So you,
Oh, does that mean Vespairr
you're
Nyan-Cat?
Nyan-Cat, Vespairr.
Hell yeah.
What am I then?
What did you say you saw, Axe?
I see the unicorn, the kiwi, the Ifrit, the dragon, and the jackalope.
There's a unicorn. What?
Is it a unicorn?
I don't know what he meant by that.
So
Maybe
that
Axe is the
means-
walrus.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
You're
this
the walrus axe. By the way.
Okay.
this has been going on
I
for
bet.
2 minutes, but it's gold, so I'm leaving this all in. This is all staying in the final product. We had some
Okay,
short
well,
matches. We can
damn
faff around. All right, David's up first. It's Mr. David, sir. David, honorable David. The right
yes.
honorable gentleman. Do you have a banned card you would like to ban?
Yes, Vampire Lord.
Okay.
There.
TUV.
Yeah, that's.
It did kick your ass.
And it also brought Marth all the way to the finals until you hard blocked him out of Vampire Lord looping with a Monster Reborn.
Which is like, oh wait, I can do that. Holy shit.
Yeah. Okay, I believe I am next. Because I was beaten up by Axe next. Hey, guess who's going? It's Blackluster Soldier,
Yes.
Envoy of the Beginning.
Okay. I
That
guess
guy
has to go now.
is a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, so for my ban, because I'm next, I'm hitting a card that I'm very surprised has made it this long, but it shall make it no further. I'm banning Reborn the Monster.
Oh,
All right.
Okay.
Oh, my.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Okay.
that's fair. Just before
It's made
I
by
believe
too many times,
he
though,
would be
fairness.
in. It would be in Dark Beginning. So this is fair to just be like, nah, dude.
Yeah.
So
I guess,
Monster Reborn goes on the list.
Probably
Yeah.
call the hunter or something.
And then Axe just draws premature burial.
That would be nice
Spoiler-
too.
Spoiler, I flipped a coin between Monster Reborn and Change of Heart. I'm gonna hit the other one next time I get knocked out early.
Can
No,
you change
like
your part?
change.
Only David. has
I
Change of
believe
Heart.
only David has Change
I
of Heart, but
don't
it's still
care.
very spicy. It's still
Change of Heart.
Change of Heart's been banned for a lot of years for a lot of reasons, and
I understand.
it's a spicy card.
Okay.
Okay, so now we get to do the fun part.
There's a reason. There's a reason Brain Control was banned for so long, and only came back because they put that this card can't attack errata on it, I believe.
Okay, so we get to do the fun thing now, which is we get to let some cards out of jail.
So let's go one
We
by
should
one.
go
I
down
guess.
alphabetically, I think.
Okay. I mean, that's
Well,
fair.
We're gonna unban the
Yes.
I'm way at the beginning.
So
Can we?
no.
I'll give people. I have.
Okay,
two,
okay.
I can
Well,
give
but here's the
one.
thing, though. Like we said, we talked about this to remind the audience at home because that may have been off mic. We don't unban cards that were just banned.
Which
Um,
was a joke. I was,
Yeah,
I
no,
was
but I
gonna
do.
attack
I want to
that
make sure
area.
that everybody knows before we like go down a rabbit hole. So let's see. I mean,
We're not unbanning Saber. I don't want to ban chain energy now.
We can't
yeah,
go
no,
down
I
the
really,
whole
as
board.
the guy who
Yeah.
got chain energy banned, I would still love
I
the chain energy
think we
to
should.
come
I think
off.
for Chaos Sorcerer we should wait till the next one, next meeting.
We can wait 5 more. Chaos Sork is still very spicy. I don't know. How do you guys feel?
I still want
let's
Chaos
wait.
Sorcerer banned.
Yeah,
I-
that's a
I-
couple
I-
of
I
people.
really
I'm not firm on
would
letting him
like
off.
him back. I don't have strong feelings one way or the other because I understand why people don't want him in, but I'd like him in.
Because it means only Set
As
is
someone
left.
who's completely neutral and has 0 copies of him, I prefer him to be banned.
All right, fair enough. We will keep Chaos Sork on the ban list, I think.
I will
let's
give you.
I don't think there's any discussion about Cyberjar. I'm pretty sure he's staying.
I like that. I like the
I
fact.
will light you on fire.
No, this is what I mean. I believe there's no discussion.
I will
Cyberjar
fly to
is.
Philadelphia and light you on fire.
I don't live in Philadelphia.
Pennsylvania.
Fair enough.
Find you.
I don't live in
Um,
right now.
If Cyberjar somehow got on, then I would just ban him the next time I got.
Okay, so
Exactly.
so we're doing this semi-alphabetically, but I think we can also make this a discussion with the other Destroy All Monsters card. So
Fair
I
enough,
think we
so-
should unban one of Raigeki or Dark Hole, just as seen in this format.
Can we
Recovery
limit cards
crackback is
instead?
really good.
I
Can we-
would.
Can we limit cards instead of banning them?
I will-
That sounds like a pain in the ass.
I will
Okay.
put forth unbanning Raigeki and keeping Dark Hole banned simply because more people have access to 2 copies of Dark Hole.
That is fair.
Yeah, that was my thought process as
I
well,
don't have
because
Dark Hole.
like you can run up to 3 Dark Holes, and I for sure have 2. I believe other people have 2 or 3.
I don't.
It's
So
rude.
delinquent duo.
No.
Well, okay. Let's finish up though. We're not unbanning Dark Hole, but how do people feel about the Raigeki since we talked about
I'm
it?
fine
Are we
with
ready to let
Raigeki.
Raigeki off?
It's a decent comeback card.
As the person who banned it, I'm fine with it getting banned. David, what about you?
I wouldn't mind having it back.
All right, let's take Raigeki off the list. Delinquent
Also,
Duo,
Dallas
I do believe is.
Certainly more so than Dark Hole, since
Oh. Loth, what you have to say? Sorry?
I was laughing at Dallas because Dallas said, I was the one who banned it, so I'm fine with it getting banned. He didn't say unbanned, just
No,
banned.
I know.
I also believe Dallas reacted strongly to Delinquent Duo because that's just.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
no,
be fine with it getting unbanned, but how does everyone else feel?
No.
I mean,
I mean, we have a lot of anti-hand destruction tools, but still, it's. Hand
very
ripping duo
rude.
is very spicy.
Yeah,
I mean,
card
yeah.
is
Here's the
not-
thing. I want to make a deal with people about a
I saw
card
that
for.
We're not. I'm not letting you make bargains, Dallas.
Well,
We're stopping that.
I suspect I know what it is. Is
Your
it
mom
Well,
will
no,
have
it
come
is.
to
It is.
bargain.
It's
You
not
do
a
not
bargain.
want that
It
coming
is a
back.
legitimate reason that a card should be unbanned because a counter for it would also be unbanned. That is different than a
okay.
bargain.
Oh,
Okay.
you mean the
Delinquent Duo was not that card.
you mean the Griffin one?
No.
No. Okay.
Yes, no.
So we moved down the list. Hey, are people okay with Fairy Box coming back?
No,
I am.
No.
no.
It sounds like
Fairy
Dallas
Box.
is the only
I'm
one
okay
going.
with it, I guess.
I mean,
I'm
like,
fine with it, but
oh, okay, we got a couple. We
As
seem
someone
we
who's
seem
been
pretty
having
split.
Shitty luck.
I'm just like fine, but yeah, so I'm like neutral.
I'm the same way as Marth. I'm like,
I'm neutral
I
too.
don't care really. That's not the continuous card I want unbanned.
I don't
Oh,
want it
I
back.
know what it is. Gravity Bind.
No, Gravity Bind is not the card actually.
No, Gravity Bind should
Hero,
stay
isn't
banned
it?
because it's a bad card. It should feel bad, but also we have like level limit area B and shit anyway, so it
Yeah.
doesn't
you guys
actually
could just
matter.
Start playing level 3 monsters or level 5 monsters.
Imperial Order.
Let's
no.
stop trying to play the Guess the Dallas game. I thought we said we were going to do this in alphabetical order. It feels like we're mixed on Fairy Box, so let's leave it on for another format.
Yeah, Forceful Sentry.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Who
has it?
Forceful.
I don't
I got one. I'm pretty sure.
I'm fine with it coming
Is
off.
that
I mean, wait,
attack
wait,
damage every time you attack?
I'm fine with Forceful
feel-
Sentry coming off.
I feel like it's more fair than Duo.
It's not because you gotta look at your opponent's hand.
Yeah, you get. I mean, but to be fair, in our format, while that's not fair, it's also us. Like Tribe Dust Shoot's been unbanned forever and doesn't do anything ever.
I think
Basically,
we already accept that. We don't need. Yeah.
As the person who banned Forceful Sentry, I'm fine with it coming off.
yeah,
I
I understand
feel
what
like-
Vespairr is going for. I actually think that Forceful is not as much of an okay card, but
Wait.
these guys
Question.
don't really. Axe is going to ask us again who owns it, but nobody's going to respond to him. So let's
I know
just
it's
keep
Mega and
going.
Dallas, so
I
So
just
not.
don't like the aspect
I'm
of
against it.
people seeing their entire hand.
But
We already have
why-
Trap
why-
Dust Shoot.
once again, Trap Dust Shoot still exists.
we're fine. We don't need forceful.
Yeah,
But
I
Trap
think
Dust
because
Shoot has a
Trap
lot
Dust
more-
Shoot hasn't been as big of an issue.
I mean,
Yeah.
so Forceful can be
That
fired off
has a lot-
anytime. Like I said, I don't know. Like, is this is the 6v1 thing? Like, do you feel like quitting over Forceful Sentry, Vespairr?
Well, but like
I'm saying
fine
no,
with
I'm saying
that.
no.
I just don't
I'm
like
putting
it.
it
But
no.
also the
Oh,
Trap
okay,
Dust
you
Shoot-
you don't want to unbind Forceful Axe because you think not enough people have it.
Yeah,
We're
I
about
mean,
to
only-
open
there's
Dark
only two-
Beginning
there's
though.
only two-
More
there's
people
only two
more people could
powerful.
get Forceful Sentries.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
it
with
is-
it back. My argument between Dust Shoot and Sentry is that Sentry is any time for free.
Oh yeah.
Dust Shoot don't have to have 4 cards in their hand. Which
No,
is a
I
lot.
understand.
I mean,
I
like I
think
said,
that's fair.
I agree with you that Sentry is actually like not an okay card to exist forever. But in our current format
It will also
level,
get banned again.
the fact that you get to see your opponent's hand has mattered so little.
It's more of like a toss.
So yeah, let's let him out of the box and see what happens.
Okay.
I already
okay.
talked about my opinions on Gravity Bind. How does everybody else feel?
So
I do not want
does
that.
also work as majority.
Once again, I would like it to come off, but it's not one I'm gonna fight to the death for, like another card on the list. So no.
Let's go to the next one.
Give it more time.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
We'll let it settle. All right.
I think
I mean, I will say
I
that
know
if,
it's Goblin
everyone
coming
gets
off.
if everyone gets a billion MSTs from our Dark Beginnings openings, I'm fine with a lot of this shit coming back. It's more just that we don't have enough actual like destruction stuff to deal with.
I mean,
those cards aside from like
I mean,
two cards.
I don't think. Wait, where is the card?
Where's
Hold
what
on.
card?
There's. All right. Well, so
I was
Dallas
gonna
can't remember
say,
what's been
if
banned.
we
so Goblin Attack Force. Do we actually?
I'm fine with it coming back.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
I think Goblin Attack Force can come back. Like that was legit
It
back in the
flips with
earlier
defense.
formats, but
Yeah, it flips to defense mode, so
Yeah.
you can.
Who owns
pick
what?
out
Who owns
out
copy
of
of
it.
it?
it doesn't matter. X. It's
X
banned. Is it
doesn't
going to be
matter.
unbanned?
Fucking matter.
You're banned from asking that question
Why? It's
Because it doesn't matter.
know.
It's banned. Will it be
Because
unbanned?
because I will mute you if you do.
Axe
Well,
spoilers. I don't
everything's
think we're
up to
we're
guys.
removing Magic Cylinder, and I know you're gonna like ask. Well, I'm the only one who has it, but still, Magic Cylinder's not fun. Also, is
I
it
mean,
in
I'll
the replay
trade-
pack?
I'll not take. I'll give a person a copy
Okay,
of it.
so
Doesn't matter.
next
Okay.
card alphabetically is Harpy's Feather Duster.
You mean Kaiku?
No, it's
Oh,
Harpy's
oh.
Feather Duster.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I don't know how Feathers Duster got lower down on the list. It's correct. Yes, it should be next.
Wild.
I guess
I
an Imperial
am-
Order is really low, so I guess I must have
I
like
am
missed a type
okay
in there.
with Harpy's Feather Duster coming off.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Dallas was going to be our only fight on that one, so if he's okay
I was
with it,
never gonna fight it.
I think-
you
I
definitely
think-
sounded
I
for a
think the-
couple of weeks there like you really were, though.
He
No,
was just playing the game.
okay.
I was
Hear
defending
me
my
out.
decision. I was not fighting it for it coming back.
No,
Hear-
there was
hear
we
me out.
have
I
tape,
think-
Dallas.
I
I'm
think-
pretty
Well, no,
sure.
You discussed unbanning it immediately. That is very different.
Well, I
Okay.
also think after that,
Hear-
though, we
hear me
definitely
out.
in that first
Hear me
week
out.
talked about we're going to unban it next set, and there was some, I don't know about that from Dallas.
There was a lot of if we do, I'll ban it again, and then whoever keeps on banning, I'll start banning all your
I
cards.
think it's
That was-
because
that
that was
Okay.
playing defense.
Anyway,
Can I
we're
get
taking
in
Harper's
here for
Feather
just
Duster
a
off.
second?
David,
Okay.
what do you want to say?
Oh, I was gonna say, because I believe Dallas's original argument for it had being on the ban list was that Magician of Faith was still in the format and was still
Oh, because your
would
argument
cause
just so that-
recursion with it.
Yeah, you can loop it.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
definitely a part of it.
All right, anyway,
But
we're,
that's
we're-
why I banned
But
Magician
now
of
that
Faith,
Magician of Faith is out of the format, I think that
I
it
wanted
yeah,
is.
to
we can
Okay.
pull
Okay.
gravity.
Okay to come
We can
back.
pull Harpy's Feather Duster off. I think we're all okay with that. Much like Raigeki having a one-off, just hey, you have a back row that I literally can't play against. Let me just take care of that.
I will say I'd rather have Magician of Faith over Harpy Silver Duster, but
Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna get her.
I was thinking about this in between rounds. I
Yeah.
don't think
Yeah.
Keep Moth
But-
off forever.
but like the one of mentality shifts a lot from old Yu-Gi-Oh to new Yu-Gi-Oh, where in new Yu-Gi-Oh it's a very sacky like fuck you card. In
Mhm.
old Yu-Gi-Oh it's a card everyone wants because it's a one of card, so it's really good.
Yeah.
So next up is another big one, a card that has been banned for years and is currently only at one, Imperial Order.
No, keep it banned.
Yeah, nope,
Yeah.
nope.
I'm fine with that.
Which one was Imperial
no
Order?
discussion.
Block spell cards.
Well,
Also,
Oh,
here's the
right,
other
right,
thing.
right.
There is a
No.
a more balanced version of Imperial Order in the card bank. So just
Yeah,
use
you
that.
can get anti-spell fragrance as well, which is a lot
Yeah.
easier to play
Is
around.
that just for a turn?
It is. You have to set spell cards before you activate them.
yeah,
Yes.
which
That's better, yeah.
it slows the game down, but it doesn't stop half our decks from.
Yeah, it
functioning.
doesn't create the zone lockout of nah, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
least
So
it's
how
like
do you, I mean, like, I still have SEDs, but we've reached a place where 2/3 of chaos is out there. How do people feel about Kaiku preventing banishing? I know there are several of you who run other banish decks besides chaos, like Vespairr. How do we
So
feel about the
I have a
Kaiku?
very-
I'm fine with
I have-
coming back, honestly.
I have a very personal reason for wanting Kaiku back.
Because you have like 3 of them.
No, because I have no 1900 attack dark monsters. I've whiffed on all 3 of
Well,
them.
he's an 1800 beater for one.
I know, but he's my strongest dark beater.
I mean,
my-
that's fair.
I wouldn't
What are you
mind.
gonna do? Play
You don't have
Opticlops?
Dark Blade?
No, I whiffed on Darkblade, Mad Dog, and Archfiend Soldier.
Oof.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I mean, like Archfiend Soldier and Mad Dog, those were both rares. I can see it. Darkblade
As was Darkblade.
Was he a rare? Fuck! God, old school
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Dog-
People
Dog
complain
Blade
about
was
new
rare.
school Yu-Gi-Oh rarities. Old school Yu-Gi-Oh rarities are also horseshit. Anyway, okay. I think like as since this has the semi weight, I don't think it has any real weight, but we keep talking about it. As the guy who banned him, as much as it will continue to fuck me over if I bust out Set again, I think we existed a format where the things that Kaiku disables are out anyway, so we can let him out because he doesn't fuck up the game any. And
I play banishing fire monster, but it's not like that. Like you have to ban my entire graveyard for me to not ever do my banish card as averse to.
And
chaos,
you
where
play enough of a
over
beat up
and over
beat
again,
up deck.
no
You
matter
can
how
just
While
flatten
we do
Kaiku.
have some graveyard recursion cards, Monster Reborn getting like just yeeted like means Kaiku doesn't do as much damage.
Yeah, Kaiku's not as important. And
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
fair, you could always run, because I believe it's a card bank card, you could have always just run Soul Release
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, is that in the card bank now?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
only
nice.
in Starter Deck Yugi, so it's in the card bank
Yeah,
if you want it.
It's been in the card banks.
Oh.
What does Soul Reef do again?
Banish 5 cards from your opponent's graveyard. Or is it
Right.
banish up to 5 cards from both graveyards? I don't remember.
think
I think it's both.
I think it
Yeah,
is both.
it's a
That
spicy
was a whole
Yeetus card.
thing.
You can use
No,
it when
yeah.
you
And I feel
I
like
was waiting for that
Soul
for
Release is
Great
not in
Mahjong.
card bank. It's Soul
And I'm a
Exchange.
little sad it's in the card bank because it'll take me.
Is
so
Soul
many
Release-
stuff.
Or was Soul Release in a core set then?
It
Yes, it
wasn't
was
a
in-
core set.
Actually, hold
Those are
on.
the first two.
Well, I've
was
got a
in,
couple of them.
It was
We'll talk
in,
about this later.
Metal Raiders.
Well, it'll be in the reprint pack. I thought it was a card
Yep,
bank card, but
Metal
no.
Raiders,
We'll
I got
work
one
on that.
copy of
So, I mean, I mentioned Magic Cylinder earlier, and anybody else feel other than
I'm
Axe?
okay with it getting an
Okay.
unbanned because here's the thing. Realistically, it is a slightly more situational Sakuretsu armor. I'm not that too fussed with it coming back.
I
I'm
think it's better
fine
because
with it
we
being
have
banned.
we have cards
Staying
like
banned.
Draining Shield, Sakuretsu, Negate Attack. Like we have all these other battle traps now that it's like I think it feels fine. It might get banned again depending on how it goes.
Yeah,
but
I could see somebody getting double Magic Cylindered again and getting rid of it because it's a
Me.
it's a
wait, I'm
very
sorry.
sacky crackback card. But yeah, I think it's fair to let it out. All right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
we
Have,
have way more battle traps that I feel at least less
And sadly, I don't think a lot of people got a lot of the Trap Jammer action. I know I didn't.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually got two.
That's pretty good. So not Monster Reborn, obviously. So Old Vindictive.
Let's
no,
I want to keep it banned for a little more.
I know we got
What's the next
Night Assailant, which is
Okay,
technically
I was
the
quite
better version.
surprised, but
I
you guys
would-
seem
I
very
would
firm
kind
about
of
it.
like him back.
I would like him back too, but
I mean,
I mean, especially since we've gotten rid of 2/3 of chaos. I think one of the arguments for getting rid of him was
Well, part
not
of
only
it-
did he
I
destroy
mean,
stuff,
the
he was
thing
part
though
of
is
chaos.
Apprentice Magician still exists, so you can still
I was going to
you can
compliment
still
it.
fish him out of the deck
Yes.
immediately.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
like,
makes it really good.
while a Prince Magician is still just generic, recruit a Phillips card. Vindictive motherfucker. It's
Yeah,
it's
no,
very,
like right now because Old Vindictive and Moth
Popular.
are banned, Apprentice Magician is mostly meaningless. Like I think Axe included it to do some unhappy maiden effects, but otherwise it's not really that
So what
spicy.
we're-
It's
What
mostly
we're
just-
saying is we need to ban Apprentice Magician.
I mean,
No.
that would be very roundabout, but if we did do that, that would definitely have potential. I do think though that would be a very roundabout way to do it.
Because of
David,
old,
if
it was because of Old Vindicta that I won that other one. So
yeah,
Uh,
here's the thing: like Old Vindictive is just Man-Eater Bug, but with just better
Man-Eater Bug
rarity.
that you can tutor out of the deck in face down position.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Also-
it's a chaos major bug that you can tutor.
Yeah.
Once again, there's only one card I'm going to fight hard to get out, and it's not that card.
Interesting.
I know what card
okay.
I want out, but everyone else probably already knows.
So,
what card that is.
how do people feel about Rush Recklessly?
Sure, why not? Like it's
I
That
think
was
it's trying to
banned?
come back. I
Yeah,
think it was,
no.
I think it was
Yeah,
put in there on a
might
lark
be.
because everyone was using
yeah,
it.
keep it
Axe,
balanced.
I didn't ban it
to the
despite
Vampire
you.
Lord.
You remember the exact reason I gave was because everyone played it for a good while. I'm like, let's shake up the format a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean,
Anyway.
I think it could come back.
Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah.
with it coming back.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
sure.
with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the big
It's-
one because
it's
I
in
do.
the same vein of like Magic Cylinder. We have a billion cards that activate the battle phase now. It's less shenanigans.
So speaking of that, Solemn Judgment.
Yeah. So
who has some?
I am fine with.
Sorry,
I am fine.
He caught
I am
himself.
fine- I am fine with Solemn Judgment coming back for two reasons. One, it's a very, very big downside, and if you mistime it, it costs you the game.
Is it
Yeah.
in Dark Beginnings?
probably.
It's
It
in
probably
Dark
is.
Beginnings 2.
Okay,
in-
then
not
I'll
in the
wait
first
till
one?
Dark Beginnings too.
That-
Well,
no,
I don't.
that-
Dark Beginnings might be coming like unawkward in here.
Before, I'd just like to get a word in.
Yeah.
As someone with two Solemn Judgments, I'm still going to say keep it banned for a while.
Okay.
It's still
I mean,
pretty
Solemn
powerful.
Johnson was banned for quite a long time because even if it's pay half your life points, negate anything is really rough.
Wait, was
Yeah.
it banned?
Especially
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was
negating,
banned.
I thought it was at 1 forever.
Oh, I am definitely sure over the like 20 years of Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, it's been banned for at least a little bit.
Because Mirror Force.
Yeah,
has
this
never...
would this,
Mirror Force
this
was
would be
banned
a
for like a
spot
month.
where
But no,
this
like
is a spot where I kind of wish like we had a no, just put that on limited.
Yeah, same.
I understand that. We brought that up. That would turn this into even more of a tracking clusterfuck, right? Making our own limit list in addition to banning.
I understand why you don't have that. I'm just saying.
I mean, I understand it, but yeah.
Solomon Judgment was banned forever in the TCG from like 2013 on, when the TCG made its own ban list.
Interesting. But so okay. It sounds like we're pretty split on Solemn Judgment coming back. How anybody?
I mean, if Loth says he wants to keep it banned, I think he should have the final say because he's the only one that has the card.
Yeah, and if it's not going to cycle back, we can
against Loth.
we can wait for it to cycle back. So Mask of Restrict, trap card that prevents you from summoning monsters.
I'm fine with that being
Is that
unbanned.
tributing?
Yeah, it's tributing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
we're
fine with
playing more
that.
tribute monsters than ever. But at the same
also
time, it
it's-
might actually legit like be an interesting
al-
counterplay.
Yeah, but also
It would
similarly
prevent
to
Lava
similarly to another card, I'm gonna bring it up for because everyone has access to Harpy Feather Duster. It's not as much of a stick card.
No, you can get around it,
Yeah.
and you can still. I don't
think
believe we could
Restrict
Raigeki break at the time either. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure when we banned Restrict, it was when everyone was playing like Soul Exchange, like big 5-6 level beaters and stuff. So it was actually really powerful.
I legitimately
Yes.
thought
Now
it
we
was
have a bunch
good.
of cards. With
Now we can
high
remove
value
it and we
cards.
can play
I
around it.
legitimately thought that was going to be banned at the time. Just didn't have anything else they wanted to ban at the time.
I mean, no, it was an active play that Mask of Restrict got used against them, and it was like,
Yes.
Oh, as per
Yeah,
usual.
it was against you, Omega, that you banned it.
yeah, I'm pretty sure I got blocked out of a Jinzo that way. So yeah, no, like it was spicy, but I'm willing to let it come off if everybody else is. We have more
Yeah,
removal
but-
tools, we have more counterplay.
It does prevent Lava Golem or things like
Soul
Raw
Exchange.
Sphere or
Street of Claw.
Kaiju.
Anyway,
Well,
I
not
think
yet.
it's a big deal. Let's let him out. So here's an interesting one. David banned this one, though I'm not necessarily against it. Thunder of Ruler, the trap card that makes you skip your battle phase.
No, it stays.
No.
It stays.
I want it.
I don't.
No.
I don't have a strong opinion either way.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm kind of against it
It
just
is-
because it only, like, obviously we have cards that are defensive, but it's a card that is just like, hey, this turn, you just don't do anything. Like, you don't get to battle.
Well, so
It
my
exists
my
to draw
problem
out
with
the
it-
game.
My problem with it is it activates during standby phase, so you don't have a chance to counter it.
Yeah, honestly,
Well, I
when
mean,
we
right,
get,
Right,
when we,
like-
it can
Like if we
activate during draw phase.
or yeah, maybe it's draw phase. But anyway, it activates before you have a chance to counter it versus say negate attack, which can only be activated during battle
yes,
phase. I
it's
think that's
true.
something
It's
that we
it's a
get
card that
eventually.
activates before you can do anything, and we don't have a lot of negates. Like, I think the
You
only
also
thing
have
that
a
can stop it
powerful
is
version of
7
that.
tools.
We also
Yeah.
have
It is
card
Raigeki
card
break
of
that
that.
phase during draw phase.
We
Yeah,
also
but
have
Raigeki
version
break
of
doesn't
Thunder of Ruler
stop
coming up
it,
in
and
a
also
Well, actually, if you hit during draw phase, it won't be able to proc during standby phase.
I think it should. I think it should still stay.
Okay,
honestly.
but how do you pop it during draw phase? You're only allowed to draw a card during draw phase.
If the person is, here's the thing, you would have to have the other person be like second.
Yeah, it's not a
No.
very interactive time period. You cannot interact well with it, so I think it should
I'm-
stay out.
I'm
Also,
not
what was
gonna
Vespairr trying to say that everybody talked over them?
There's a power conversion of that card coming in a few sets, threatening Roar,
Yes.
which is just a
Roar.
better version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can keep Thunder of Ruler for now and see how it goes. Okay. I mean, I have a very biased one coming up. United We Stand. I think I'm the only one with it. I'm okay if you guys don't want me to play United We Stand, but I'd also love to play it. It
I
is an
would
equip
like
card
it
that you
a
guys can
lot.
yeet very easily, but it was also
Yeah,
on the
I
first
think-
ever ban list. So like,
I'm fine with it coming off.
I think the
I-
problem with it is we didn't have Raigeki break at the time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had no removal, so it was just like, well, we lose.
Yeah, I'm fine
Yeah.
with it
Yeah, I
coming
think
off.
I think
fine.
we've just gotten like offering.
Yeah, I think the only way to get rid of it was to play really dumb cards like Eternal
And
Rest.
also,
Yeah.
Hoppy's Feather coming back means we have another way of getting rid of it.
Yeah.
We also have Exile
So-
Force, which can kill the monster.
Yeah, we have tools. Okay, so that leaves
there's
what I
way
what I
more.
believe now that
Yeah.
Dallas has been holding out on is Wave Motion
Yes.
Cannon.
No,
because
no.
Okay, why?
I mean,
why?
because it's unlimited and you can play 2 and then 4 turns. If you don't find Harpy's Feather Duster in 4 turns, you lose. I don't know.
Or
I think
heavy
just the
storm,
maximum
or
damage
regular
output
break.
is still very spicy for our games. I don't know.
Or
What
you can
what
play
is what does
3.
everybody think?
So many, okay, there's like 8
okay.
cards in the format that pop it. There's Regeki, you have Regeki Break,
Or-
you have Storm.
yes.
I do wanna
Problem
play
is
against
that
all.
those same cards that pop it are kind of needed to pop other things as well.
Well, then you have that. That's
I
the
mean,
same
it's
argument
the
for
problem
all
is
of
that
these
we're
cards.
I think the problem is that
Yeah.
we're in such a format where there's like almost no searching, no tutoring. Our only draw power is, hey, did I get pot of greed? I draw 2. The thing is that if you can, because you can play multiples of it, you can put people on such a fast clock that they cannot interact with that Wave Motion just gets really spicy. Like, honestly, like if everybody gets a million MSTs in Dark Beginnings, I'd be okay if Wave Motion come off. Then you could play a lot more. I mean, who knows? I might be going to a Dragon deck where I can play Stamping, but it's one of those things where it still feels too fast.
Yeah.
It would Dallas, if you play me round 1 and you play 2 Wave Motion Cannons, it's going right back on the ban list.
Yeah.
With
Right.
And I
what
understand
it is,
It's a good
forces
prompt.
any version of your trap destruction to devote itself specifically to that, and if they play anything else, you get fucked.
Yeah.
Loth, what were you saying?
It's a good card, Dallas, and yes, I would like it back. It is one of my nostalgia cards, but we can just wait a bit.
I'm just saying. with
I
the other
would be-
cards that
I
are
would be
coming off,
willing
I
to.
have no idea why it's still banned, but whatever.
I think that wasn't it
Dark
also
Lord.
banned for quite a while? Or
I believe it was
It was
limited or
limited?
banned during the same time period that MST was.
It was banned. Wave Motion Cannon was never banned.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'd say it would have been limited, or
was
I
it
believe it may have
limited?
been limited then
Yeah,
when
no,
MST
never
was
been
also
limited.
limited.
I don't think it's showing up at all.
It has never made
Really?
an impact on actual Yu-Gi-Oh because
Wave Motion Cannon
Well,
has
that's
never
probably
been-
because in competitive play, everybody owns MST.
Yeah,
also here's
Yeah,
the thing.
I think
Here's the
valid.
thing, though. Realistically, you have to draw it, activate it, and get to use it. Like, I understand there's that video from the progression playoffs where the perfect storm scenario happens, but
No,
really
Dallas,
no-
there's
I just
video
don't
in
want the
our
card back.
series where somebody played 2 and I believe Marth didn't find removal in 4 turns and died.
No.
Played it.
Was that not
I
Marth? Who
was-
did it? Somebody got
I was-
blasted with 2 wave motions.
No,
I
they
think
only
I
busted
did.
with 2. It was
I
only
was
one.
the one who played it.
Yeah, it was only one. Also,
Somebody has definitely played 2 wave motions. Now they may have popped one, but like no, there was a very spicy week with wave motion.
Yeah.
Knowing how
Yeah.
things go, probably me who played 2 Wave Motions that were probably destroyed.
No,
No,
you played Loth. You played 2 wave motion cannons, and then Omega just punched your face in.
Possibly.
That's what happened with that.
I believe
Yeah,
that
no,
was the
I
week
think
I was
I
playing
think that
Dragon
week
when I
tried
had
to do the
3
same thing,
stamping
but I just
destruction.
got blasted.
Okay,
That's what it was.
So
I
pretty
just
much stays
I-
banned.
no, I'm still going to
I-
advocate for it because just
I-
the other stuff we're bringing back.
I think that this would be something again.
I mean, I gotta
I
say,
would put it
Dallas
on
Chain
limited,
Energy's
but-
still banned.
That's
I
because
just
the difference is
Dallas, please just give it another 5 episodes and then we can get
Alright.
back.
If people get MSTs, I'm probably coming back. When we have one trap to shove structure in our deck, we have to devote 2 wave motion cannon. Like I don't want to feather lister for 1 wave motion cannon, and then you have.
And like,
Little
yes, right,
Rare
Geki Break exists, but
Rare
remember,
Hand.
it's a trap card and it requires you to have a card in hand. Like most of our spell trap destruction, like yeah, Heavy Storm exists. Only some people have it.
giant tornado.
Like,
breaks
and
it.
I'm kind
Yeah,
of
Transfer
assuming
resets,
that will
but, yeah.
probably is MST rare
I think it's a
or is
rare.
it
It's a
common?
super rare.
Oh, it's a super rare in this next
It's a
set?
super rare. Yeah.
Oh,
We're still opening big packs. It's possible. But okay, so
I
that's
would say
down the ban
one
list.
then maybe.
Okay.
I know
Like, if
Dallas,
it-
you want
if
to play
MST
Burn. Nobody
were
else wants you to
rare
play
instead
Burn
of
though.
Super rare.
Oh no,
Just give-
I understand. It's.
We're gonna
I
have interesting
understand that
conversations, for instance, when Chain
people
Strike
have different-
exists.
People have different philosophies when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh. I realize this, but I just think the amount of cards that are banned that specifically target strategies I enjoy is interesting.
Well, I gotta be real, Dallas. That's a thing. That's a question you need to look yourself in the mirror and ask: why do people not want to be hard locked by Gravity Bind?
Yeah, like
no Gravity Bind. I understand why that's banned because that card is for the time it like. If this was modern Yu-Gi-Oh, Gravity Bind is not unfair.
Oh yeah, no. I mean that's because you can play You can play 3 Twin Twisters and 3 MST, and you have a lot of.
You can play Link monsters. You can play Xyz monsters. You can play.
Gravity Bind was a
Gravity
card.
Bind in general.
Gravity Bind was a card that was released way too early.
And it's also and to be fair, like this is another thing. Like why Thunder of Rulers stays on this list. We don't have a lot of negates right now. That's a big deal in later Yu-Gi-Oh when you get to just be like, nah, don't do that, please.
Yeah, that's why I say just give it a bit, Dallas. It'll come off.
I mean, I'm sure Wave Motion will eventually come off. I don't know if it'll be playable by then, but
just think if we still don't get MSTs Omega, it's in a billion structure decks. We can just put it on the card bank and leave it.
Man, we might. I might have to.
I'm gonna veto that.
Gee, I wonder fucking why.
Well, no, giving people infinite access to 3 MSTs is ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, to be fair,
we're not going to play.
It is because that means that to me that defeats the entire point of this progression playoff thing, or progression tournament because it's like then every deck will include 3 MSTs.
I mean, Dallas does have a point there.
It'll start.
Not everyone is going to play 3-wave motion cannons.
Playing spell and traps. If there are spell and trap cards that impact the game so badly they have to be removed, and we only have 1 minute to remove it, people don't want to devote their one removal to one card.
There are other spell and trap removals than MST though. That's what I'm saying.
And a lot of them force us to minus in a situation that is.
I mean,
all I'm saying is it shouldn't be put in the card bank. Because that gives everyone access to 3 of them immediately.
Well, no, it's 3 of them over 3 weeks.
3 of them in 3 weeks. That's still.
I mean, I don't know. We much like how Vespairr had to come to grips with the fact that for the most part we were okay with Sentry coming back. There is something to be considered with the people we're playing with. Is Loth going to put 3 MST in his deck immediately? I don't fucking know. He might decide I don't need MSTs. I need to play Jirai Gubo more.
And I also just want to say, if no one gets in Dark Beginnings, our next chance is fucking the Gold Series in 2010.
Okay, so then here's a question. Like, do we determine it by how many MSCs we get as a whole?
I don't know. We'll talk about this later. By the way, this segment is 32 minutes long.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's been a spicy 10 weeks of bans. But
also, to be fair, our duels were pretty short this week.
Yes, we've pared down the list significantly, and I honestly, like I said, I think some of these will probably come off next time after 5 more weeks for sure. But some of them I'm a little like, I don't know if I really, like me personally, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to have these come back and give me a bad time.
Like I was on the team of keep Old Vindictive and Magician of Faith banned for now. I don't think I'm always going to be on that team.
No, there will be a point when flip monsters will become too slow. It's very weird, but it'll happen. Yeah. But for now, no. I think
I think the only ones that are going to just no one is even going to ask are like Cyberjar, Duo, Order.
I'm going to keep asking every time. Just because.
We're not.
Okay.
No.
Chain energy.
But no one's going to say...
Like I said, the Cyberjar was a card that I said when we all got it, because I think everybody did. I'm like, everybody's going to play one of this card that they're allowed until it gets banned, and then it will never be unbanned. It will never come back.
And then maybe we try for 1 week, and then we do get banned.
No, I don't think so.
Agreement
never
gets
Here's the thing. Cyberjar is different to me than cards like Wave Motion Cannon, because you can play around Wave Motion Cannon. When Cyberjar is flipped, it can decide the game right there.
Yeah, I think the only way to get around it is play No Limit of Crossout.
I'm not that we can't play Wave Motion Cannon. It's more just that a lot of our spell destruction that we have are very mass destruction. That having to devote our mass destruction spell trap to
I'll say
I mean to be fair, there's like future I don't know how many sets it is, but eventually like Twister will come out, which is pay 500 life points to destroy a face-up spell trap.
I think Twister is way better than like Rikeki Break or all of the archetype specific MSTs.
We will get more tools eventually. It's just that like Vespairr said, yes, we all have access to HFD, but that means that you can't blow HFD on all the other bullshit. Somebody, not specifically naming Dallas, but somebody could be running to make a Wave Motion Cannon deck work, right?
Yeah, like you run 3 wave motion cannons, 3 dark doors, 3
I would-
something else.
Yeah,
that
we
walks
haven't.
down the
I mean,
board,
and I'll say
Kaiser
this: we live in an
Coliseum.
interesting time space where, like, I think most of us have been turned off heavy stall decks. Like, I haven't seen anybody try to play Dark Door or try to play Vengeful Bog
Well,
Spirits,
I'm
right?
gonna be honest. Part of that reason is I don't like, despite what people may think of me, I don't actually like playing stall decks.
That's
No,
like
you like
I
to play.
playing burn decks.
You like to
that
play,
ain't
or
good.
like after burn, I think you like to play more intense control decks, which border on
Well,
stun.
Pac-Man,
But you don't.
Yeah, Pac-Man is not a.
You
stall
don't
deck,
actually want
basically.
to. At no point have you played a deck like the stumbling deck, where the
Well,
intent is to
you
make
are
your
a deck
opponent
where-
die of boredom.
You don't want to play a deck where a final countdown is your win con.
And to
I
be
play
fair,
Final-
nobody's tried to make Final Countdown work.
I'm going to play Final Countdown deck eventually. It's gonna lose, but I'm gonna play it.
All right. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah. We're gonna end. We're ending here. It's 35 minutes. Thanks so much for tuning in and putting
Bye,
up with us. But we had a
everyone.
big discussion about the
I'm
ban list.
sorry
Let
about
us know
this.
your thoughts about it in the comments below. Okay. So we'll see you guys next time for Soul of the Duelist.
Team Dallas Rose.